We are live here, y'all. Once again. Once again, it's on. It's let it all out Monday. We about to let it all out tonight. Y'all get ready. We are about to let it all out tonight. Ha! Y'all, we been on a little break. Y'all share, invite, get everybody home. Boy, we going in tonight. We talking Vigor Blount, Williamson, Mary G. Montgomery, and much more. Y'all, it is that time of the day. Y'all get Let it all out Monday show is back. So we letting it all out today. Y'all get boy. Tell you, about to let it all out. I know everybody been waiting on us to come live. Man, boy. You know, I try to let people give people the benefit of the doubt, all this type of stuff. 913 Wilson Avenue. Blunt checking in, Maryland Highway 17. Y'all represent y'all schools. Sailing by 28. I thought it was about 35. Y'all done went down 7 points. What did happen to Sailing? Boy, we are getting real close to game day. Telling you, Viger missing 100,000. Shots fired. Shots fired. Oh man. Boy, I tell you. Boy, that's crazy. Lipscomb Academy by 14. Lord Jesus. Oh boy. It let it all out money. Y'all can let it all out. Let out what you want to let out. In the comments, we'll put it on the screen. These people, look, Ron Gray say Viger missing 100. Y'all, it is let it all out Monday. Boy, y'all better let it out. Wake up, coach. Man, hey, I'm getting ready to ride to Birmingham. I'm bringing a chair with me. Oh, I'm telling you, man, y'all. Yeah, man. Man, let me put y'all comments on the screen. But y'all ain't cut no corners tonight. Let it all out, money. Go ahead and let it out. God, dog. Boy, we losing views. Man, y'all ain't playing in the comments tonight, y'all. Man, we gonna put your comment on the screen tonight. Hold on, let me go back from the beginning. Say land by 28. Y'all, we going in order. Y'all, we gonna put your comments on the screen tonight. Boy, I tell you, man, what a great time to be in this region, y'all. We are one day closer to kickoff. They got games on Thursday and Friday of this week. Tell you. Boy, I tell you, Blunt by 25. Woo! got fired. Boy, I tell you. Yeah, Blunt by 25. Matty T Blunt by 25. Well, y'all let it all out in the comments, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Yesterday, AL.com reported Coach Ray Nelson at Matty T Blunt, one of the top 16 hires. How many people from the South Side went to the NFL? Rodney Hudson, Jamarcus Russell, Nick Fairley. But they had some people. Roger McCreary. Who else? They had some people off that end. T. Martin, you know. And they had some people. Tonio Coleman. Let's get their first win. LaFleur get their first win. Yeah, I'm in the snake pit. Cottage cheer versus Chickasaw Friday at Satsuma High School. Oh no, it ain't close. It ain't close, y'all. When you talk about that, the cities that end in D, boy, you don't even want that. You don't even want them. Y'all, them people. I don't know what they trying to do. Uh, y'all, it's been a hot topic lately. Uh, getting back to the gold standard up at Matty T Blunt. Oh man, y'all. I look. Let it all out, Monday. Put your comments in the whatever you want to let out. Put it in the comments. We'll put it on the screen. Tell you, boy, we going through, pick it up. Tell you, boy, I tell you, all roads lead to that is the floor get his first win. North side is the best side. You right. Because you gotta add LaFleur to that north side. Lawyer Tillman. They say Blunt by 25, Kiki. They say Blunt by 25. I got to go with what the people that put on the screen. They say Blunt by 25. They say all roads lead to Light Road and Blunt by 25. LaFleur gets his first win next Friday. Y'all, LaFleur got their hands full with LaFleur. I mean, with Chickasaw. I say LaFleur got their hands full with LaFleur. They might do have their hands full with them, with themselves. Well, according to AL.com now, they say the Blunt hire one of the top 16 hires in the state of Alabama. And that's what AL.com say. And y'all know y'all don't go against what AL.com say. So I'm glad they said it first. I said the first team to 42 wins. Now that's what I said. I expected to be a shootout down there on the field, not in the stands, but in the y'all. I'm looking for about 35,000 people to come watch that game, y'all. You ain't a football fan if you ain't at the Vigor Blount game on Saturday night at 7 p.m. at Lad People in 2 weeks. What Nelson won? Just asking. He gonna win that Matty T Blunt. Y'all said the same thing about McKenzie. Kiki, there it is. It let it out on Monday. We got rid of Case McKenzie for nothing. Now, I didn't say it tonight. Vigor gets rid of the state championship coach for nothing. Big thing though. Vigor defense won't allow them to score 30. We get rid of Vigor gets rid of Coach McKenzie for nothing. So we want to talk about the game. Y'all, man, look here, man. We missed a golden opportunity. I like Cook. I like what they doing now. But Vigor got rid of Coach McKenzie for nothing. First battle of PA I'll miss in years. I will be at the Dallas versus Raiders game. I wasn't throwing no shade. I was just telling you. Touchdown, man. Boy, PJ got to come in the other day. I'm going to tell you this, though, Kiki and PJ and Benzel. We need to fill up Lad People's Stadium. Y'all, I'm going to say this once. Y'all, this is the only time I'm going to say this. And I'm glad that BC Ryan, Williamson, and all those people on their train together. But I'm going to tell y'all this. Y'all don't want Vigor, Chickasaw, Saline, and Blount to be on the same winning stride. Telling you now. Telling you. Y'all sitting there bragging. Williamson was a runner-up. That's the only football, anything y'all won. Telling you. It's going to be fun to see, Kiki. I know who's going to be there. I'm going to be there before the fans get there. I'm telling you. Y'all, I'm telling you, we need to do everything we can. We need to show everybody around here who the kings of football are. And it wouldn't be no Mobile football without Manny T. Blount and Vigor, CL Vigor High School. And I'll wait. Vigor, national champion, Blount, the dynasty of the decade. Manny T. Blount was a real football dynasty. Exactly. Man, look here. Y'all, we want 35,000. The first 10 to 42 win. I said that. I'm sticking with that. I got a feeling. I know Vigor got a good defense. I know Blount got a good defense, but I think it's going to be an offensive showcase. It ain't going to be that 7-0 game that everybody was pissed off about last year. I need a media pad back to the earth. Tell you. Hey, man, look out for Winston this year. Look here. Look here. I'm going to tell y'all this. Look out for them schools in Pritchard. Look, since it let it all out, maybe, look, we play football up on that north side. There's a whole lot of football to be played up on that north side. Sadland, Manny T. Blount, Vigor, and Chickasaw. Now you tell me 4 better teams. Put them on the screen. Put them on the screen. Telling you. Show me 4 better teams. Telling you now. And see, everybody cool with the flow coaches. So at the end of the day, put them on our side too. Add the flow to the mix. The flow gonna upset some people who they cool with this year. Blount going to shock some people. I'm telling y'all this. You can't mention a football game without them 2 cities that end in D. And the other one got the saw up there. Telling you. That north side of Mobile, Central now even gonna be some of them. Add Central now to the mix, to that gumbo up there in North Mobile County. Only team we gotta worry about Satsuma, Post Satsuma. Boy, if Satsuma just can start winning, boy, it's going down, Kiki. I'm telling you, if we ain't got 35,000 or 30,000 or 25,000 down at Land Stadium, we don't need to play football no more. I'm telling you. It'll be a travesty if everybody don't come out to the Manatee Blount and Vigor game. I'm telling you now. Telling you. First team to 42, y'all. It's gonna be some points scored in that game. It ain't gonna be that 7-0 jump that they played last year. Telling you now. Telling you, it's going down. Marquette has sent out his warning shots. I'm gonna put it on the screen so y'all can see it. Telling you. Boy, it is let it all out, money. Let your comments out it's let it all out, y'all. Put it in the comments. Telling you. Man, they play football up there. Y'all don't mess around and let Manatee Blount get back on the map this year. I'm telling y'all. Just left the Golden Nugget place that bet. Vigor score first. Blount is loaded. I'm telling you now. Boy, look at here. Boy, it's going down. I'm telling you, if you ain't at that game, you ain't no real football fan. I'm telling you, don't be coming on the show telling me I missed the game and all this. I don't bother care. Look here. If you ain't at that game, something wrong. Telling you now. Y'all, Lipscomb Academy is loaded. I'm gonna tell everybody that. Lipscomb Academy is loaded. What you talking about, KT? How they loaded? See, our problem is, y'all, we think because the team down here in our region that everybody down here good like that. Y'all, Lipscomb Academy is loaded. And I don't care who come on the show and say anything otherwise. Lipscomb Academy is loaded. See, one thing about me, I always go to the proof. It's always in the pudding. Y'all, Lipscomb Academy head coach Kevin Mayway played with the Pittsburgh Steelers and several other teams. He was a center. So y'all, I'm about to show y'all why I say, y'all just let it all out, money. We're going to let it all out today. Telling you. Man, I'm telling y'all now. Y'all sit right here. I'm telling you. Y'all, Vigor and Blount is back. 5A and 6A. You better be on alert. They back. Telling you. It should be some. Y'all, I swear, man, it should be about at least 70 points scored in that game. 70 to 80 points. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 80 points scored in that game. I wouldn't be surprised, y'all. I'm telling y'all. But back to what I was saying, let it all out, buddy. Let your comments out in the. let your comments out in the. Whatever you want to let out, put it in the comments. But y'all, when I say Lipscomb Academy loaded, get ready to go to the bank with this one. Y'all, them folks loaded, man. Oh yeah, you better be there early. Where they been? Y'all, I'm gonna put y'all. I got some on the screen here. Y'all, one thing about me, when I tell you something, go to the bank and cash it. See, see, y'all, I'm gonna tell you how good this gonna catch. Look, I'm telling you, PJ, Fire defense, I'm telling y'all, y'all sit here and keep talking about Fire defense, this, Fire defense, that. And when them folks start scoring on that defense, boy, you might mess around and get blown out. You better be pumping your offense. Y'all, we gonna talk 4A tonight. Y'all, we gonna talk. We definitely gonna talk. Tell you, man. Y'all, I'm telling you, that should be the biggest game in at least 30, 40 years, y'all, to hit last day. Mike getting 10. Against who? Who he gonna pancake? See, here go the thing, y'all. Here go the thing. Remember the y'all to score one number 7 nothing last. I want everybody to understand this now. Michael Dubose on the screen right there. Michael Dubose on the screen. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you why he on the screen. I'm telling y'all, Vigor Blount, man, gonna be awesome. Vigor Blount gonna be awesome, y'all. It's gonna be a great game to see. But y'all, I want y'all to look on this screen here. I'm trying to get it off. Chauncey Gooden, 6'4", 320-pound offensive lineman for Lipscomb Academy. Look who at the top, y'all. Y'all, I want y'all to read the lines, what the people say. Okay, Michael Dubose, the Georgia Pledge, is one of the most dominant offensive tackles in the country. But look who right up under Michael Dubose. Chauncey Gooden from Lipscomb Academy. Y'all look at what the people, y'all look at what the national people said about Chauncey Gooden. Made a huge impact in the trenches as a sophomore for one of the best teams in the nation. See, y'all, we got to stop being local giants. Michael Dubose, top offensive tackle in the country. So on the other hand, if we can say Michael Dubose is the top offensive tackle in the country, in the next sentence, we gotta say Lipscomb Academy is one of the best teams in the country. We can't be hypocritical. We can't say, oh man, well, Mike is like that. Well, Lipscomb Academy like that too. These the same people writing the same stuff for a kid from our region. For a kid from our region, and then right up under y'all, made a huge impact in the trenches as a sophomore for one of the best teams in the nation. See, I'm going to tell y'all this, and I'm going to leave it alone. Don't sleep on Lipscomb Academy. Is it going to make or break Sandland season? Probably not. Are they going to win? We don't know. We definitely don't know. And I don't give a doggone if Jesus jump off the cross to go up to Sandland. It's going to be hard to beat Lipscomb Academy. And it ain't down to Sandland. It ain't putting the Lipscomb Academy on no pedestal. It is not going to be easy. And it might get ugly. It can get ugly either way. Telling you now. Taba said we lost 7-0 last year in Blount notice. I didn't say MTB was in the red zone how many times. MTB finished drives this year. Yeah. Y'all, I can tell y'all this. If MTB get in the red zone, they either gonna kick a field goal or they gonna be scoring touchdowns. I'm gonna say that for the people way in the back in the corner. They either gonna kick 3 points. Y'all, Blount, Manatee Blount, MTB has never had a kicker like the one they got right now. Telling you now. Y'all, it's going down, y'all. It's netted all out Monday. You know, my thing is this, just like I say, if we gonna allow the national media in the sentence above to say Michael Dubose is the most dominant offensive tackle in the country, then guess what we got to do in the sentence right below? We got to say that Lipscomb Academy is one of the best teams in the nation. And the old saying, if you want to be good, you got to be the good team. Telling you now. We can't be hypocritical. We can't be hypocritical. I'm telling you, we can't. Exactly. Matchups in them trenches, y'all. Y'all. Matchups in them trenches, y'all. Y'all, this the preseason All-American team. Preseason All-American team right here, y'all. Ooh, Duke Williams will win MVP in the Battle Mobile. Man, come on. Man, y'all, it's going down, y'all. It's let it all out Monday. Y'all go ahead and let out whatever you need to let out in the comments. But y'all, I took this quote from one of the national writers. You know, he was talking about this and talking about that. But man, I'm telling you. Y'all, I hadn't got an update on last stadium, but the last update I got, this is what it looked like down there at Lad. Y'all, that's going to be a beautiful turf field. Y'all, that they putting in down there. Murphy and Daphne kicks it off. Williamson and Mary G on that Friday night. And then on that Saturday night, the Super Bowl is back. Telling you, Manatee Blount and Vigor down there at Lad People Stadium. I'm telling you, you better get there early. Y'all, them stands going to be full. They might even have to open up the end zone. Telling you, I expect 25 to 30,000 people. Oh, yeah. I'm going to tell y'all this, and I know what kid down there. So you say Duke fumble every time. Duke, I'm going to tell y'all this. Duke Williams weighed in as he's 6 foot, 205 pounds, and run a 4.4 40. I'm going to say that again for the people waiting in the back. 6 foot, 205, Run a 4-4 and a 40. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a long night down at Land People State. First team to 42 wins. That's all I'm gonna say. First team to 42 wins, y'all. I'm telling you. If you want to come see an offensive display, man, it's gonna be like backyard football back in the day. Telling you now, it's gonna be some points scored in that game. Y'all get ready. Both teams, great offensive staffs, defensive staffs too. But guess what? The team with the most points gonna win this game, y'all. It ain't gonna be 7-0. I can tell y'all that. Telling you. I'm gonna tell y'all this. If KT ain't get you water, you have never seen a Blount team on light road look like this team that they about to put out. I'm with Blount. How are we sleeping on green pants from Vigor? Ooh, oh. They say, you know, they say that he kind of injury prone. They say, but if he had 100%, that's another weapon, y'all. Just like I say, it's a lot of offensive weapons in this Matty T. Blount versus Vigor game. And man, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, my partner is in Nashville. Said school operates like a college similar to IMG. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you this, and y'all, I'm glad Donnell Stanley said that, because I'm telling you, man, I can't wait to see this last stadium field, y'all, the finished product. Man, they doing a great job down there, putting this together. Green Pants at a great 7-on-7. I'm gonna tell y'all this, y'all. I'm gonna put an asterisk on Vigor 7-on-7. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Foley got beat by Thompson 56-6. I'm gonna say that again for everybody in the back. And Foley beat Vigor. So Kiki say Vigor got a good defense, but Foley beat Vigor. And Thompson scored 56 points on him. I'm gonna tell y'all this. If y'all, I'm telling you, y'all can get away from the park ball era right now, because I'm gonna tell y'all this: it ain't too many high school coaches worried about what a kid did back when he played park ball. Them folks trying to figure it out who gonna give them the edge right now. I'm gonna tell y'all that Vigor got 85 players over there. Y'all Blount got 112. I'm gonna say that again for the people in the back. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you this. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put it on the screen so you can see it. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Coaching matters, y'all. Y'all can get mad, you can get sad, you can hit a flip, you can dip. Coaching matters. How can we sleep on Dunnigan with all that speed? Dunnigan ain't getting slept on. See, here go the thing. See, that's the thing. Don't nobody know what Matty T. Blount gonna do. Y'all don't even know what they doing up there. So, Cole, do you think this gonna be a high school game? Exactly. Exactly. Donnell Stanley. Exactly. Them folks scored 50 points in a 20-minute running clock. So I don't want nobody in Pritchard. I don't want nobody in Pritchard bragging on, oh boy, our defense, y'all defense couldn't stop a Foley team That didn't score for 6 points against a Thompson team that really don't emphasize on defense. Telling you now, it's gonna be fun to see, y'all. That's why I think it's gonna be a high-scoring game. I really do. I'm stuck on the first team, the 42 gonna win. I'm stuck on that. And y'all, it could be 42 nothing. Uh-oh. It could be 42-7. It could be 42-18. Y'all, I'm telling you, it might get ugly. Somebody might win the game ugly. But y'all, 42 my number. 42 my number. 42 is my number. 13, 42 gonna win. Tell me. Vigor has the edge on defense over Blount. I like Vigor in the trenches. You don't know what Blount got. Blount got the biggest line down here. Them and Williamson, Blount and Williamson got the 2 largest lines in this region. Y'all, man, see, y'all with the Homeboy Network, I'm telling y'all the real truth. And I'm a Vigor man. But at the end of the day, I'm for what's right. Get these people the right information. Get these people the right information, y'all. Them folks huge up front. Y'all, them folks huge. Them folks huge. And they getting coached. Y'all, them folks huge. And they getting coached. I want everybody to understand that now. I don't want nobody to get confused. You know, everybody worry about who gonna play, who gonna do this. Everybody gonna play at Matty T. Blount. Everybody play up there. You ain't never seen nothing. You ain't never seen what's about to take place at a predominantly black school that's gonna be going on at Matty T. Blount. Wake up, coach.
Wake up, coach.
Get down. Seriously.
Can you hear me, coach?
Man. Telling you now. Man, y'all better get ready. That's all I can tell you. You better get ready. Telling you. Some of y'all need to do your homework. Some of y'all need to do your homework now. I'm going to tell y'all this, y'all. And y'all, I'm going to mention 3 names real quick. Y'all, I'm going to tell you this. It's going to be fun. Coaching matters, y'all. Coaching. The people that stand on the sideline and call all these defenses, they matter. And offenses matter. They matter. Y'all, it's going to be fun to see now.
Yep.
Wake up, coach.
Yep, the line coaches with the adjustments and under the tent with the TV. They
Man, I got nice size line, D-line this year. Blount huge, man.
Man, Blount. I'm really believing in the Blount kids right now. I mean, it's almost like the whole basketball movement over there, but also the time they spend together with football, they just bring out the best in each other, man.
I'm gonna tell you what Phillip Rivers said, Jeff. Phillip Rivers said no high school team should be throwing the ball up all around the field. You know, in high school sports, you should develop the running game. I'm gonna tell y'all this. If it come down to quarterback play and Dunnigan that quarterback, you ain't gonna know who getting the ball. Cause he might run it 50 yards and then hand the ball to Duke for the other 50. I'm telling y'all don't, a lot of these folks, Jeff, they just with the Homeboy Network. and living with the street community. Listen to that. Them folks ain't got no talent.
Yeah, they got plenty of talent over there.
Man, them folks got plenty of talent, man.
Plenty.
Oh, they broadcast the Vigor Blount game. I think the MCPSS gonna do the game of the week. But I'm gonna tell you, it ain't gonna be nothing like being in that facility that night. I can tell you this. I'm gonna tell you, this game is not gonna affect either school. All it's gonna do is say one team have more points than the other team. And everybody else, your ass gonna be great. Because the team that win gonna be hyped, and the team that lose gonna be pissed off. I'm telling them, doing 3 quarterbacks dangerous. Man, you put that quarterback, man, he might run 50 yards. They ain't scared to run it.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm going to tell you who the most experienced quarterback in the game. Isaiah Danigan. That Blount. Y'all better do y'all better do y'all research. Better do your research.
Beat Murphy last year, right?
Come on now.
Yeah, they ain't handing that
out.
out.
Yeah, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there.
Look at the coach that was in the game.
Oh, they say Mayor G should run over Williamson. Listen, y'all. And here go the thing. Here go the thing that everybody really don't understand about what he mean by that. He's not saying 19 got some speed too, but 19 and say, ready, set, up. He didn't do that last year. He stood out wide, and everybody in the stand saying, we won't trick. We won't trick. We Tell it to him and say it to them. Tell him, ain't no more truck. Truck at North Alabama. Telling you now. And a lot of people gonna take what Cedric Atkins said out of context because you might be a Williamson fan. Mary G is supposed to be Williamson being a 7A school. Did we say they was gonna beat them? But they supposed to. When you're a 7A school, the number 9 ranked 7A school in the state of Alabama, you're supposed to be the unranked Williamson team. What MTB linebacker? It ain't gonna matter. Curtis is not gonna matter. The reason why it ain't gonna matter, because every time CF Vigor High School score a touchdown, they're gonna say, here come the Leopards. Here come the Leopards. I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling you this. Manatee Blount is not scared of Vigor. You can't play the bully game against Manatee Blount that Vigor might play with somebody else during the season. You ain't bullying them. And vice versa. Blount ain't bullying Vigor. So now guess what you got to do? You got to play football. Blount 7A supposed to be Vigor. I'm glad you said that, Denzel. Manatee Blount is supposed to be Vigor. And I ain't talking about by 6. I ain't talking about by 21. Manatee Blount should be beating Vigor by 21. They shouldn't even be playing this game no more. That's how bad Manatee Blount should be beating Vigor. Telling you. I'm going to tell y'all this. This game is very important. And Chris Moses said it. Williamson beat Mary G for the 7 points. Boy, Wilson got in the playoffs last year by beating Manatee Blount and Mary G.
Yep, first game.
They got 7 points for beating Mary G, and they got 6 points for beating Manatee Blount. I'm telling you, man. Y'all, this thing is, man, it is crucial. It is crucial. It is crucial. And I'm going to tell y'all, Williamson fans, them folks coming down there to kick y'all butt. They ain't coming down there and they ain't scared of y'all no more. Y'all going to have to play some football to beat them folks. Them folks ranked number 9 in the state of Alabama. But if Williamson going to be scared, nope.
Coach, one big hit from one of them Williamson kids at home, it's going to be a different ball game.
Man, come on.
Be like Jonathan Vilma from Miami back in the day or something, man. And
I'm going to tell you this, though, Jeff, and boy, it's going to be heartbreaking. Williamson don't have the support that Mary G. Montgomery had.
Yeah, but they probably beat them last year without enough support out there. I wouldn't sleep on them. Williamson, Vigor, and Williamson really in this order to me, just all time. Hey, listen to me.
Shell said Mary G by 14.
Hey, don't ever sleep on a Vigor or Williamson. They're pound for pound. They're like Floyd Money Mayweather or
y'all listen.
You know, I mean,
y'all,
they're
I'm
pound for
telling
pound.
you,
They can compete on any level.
Supposed to be Vigor. Mary G. Montgomery supposed to be Williamson. But neither team can bully the other team. It won't be a bullying game, y'all. It's going to come down to coaching. And some of y'all just drop y'all head because y'all, guess what? Y'all, what's the point? Wilson ain't filled up last stadium ever. Yeah, man, y'all still, man, y'all be in the middle of the doggone bleachers. Wilson should have the end zone field. I'm talking about I'm talking about real support. I'm talking about real support now. I'm talking about 10, 20,000. For real now. I can promise y'all that Mary G. Montgomery gonna have more people than Williamson. I can promise y'all that. Y'all got support, but you ain't got Mary G. Montgomery support. And that's another team you can add to the north side now. Man, come on. Man, this junk serious, man. This junk is serious, y'all. It ain't talking down on nobody's program. I'm telling you what the support is like in 94. Well, you know, my thing is this. And Mary G is a up-and-coming powerhouse program. And, you know, in Class 7A, they all ranked in the state. And y'all, that game at last stadium gonna be one of the biggest games of the season. With Mary G coming to town. Cause Meemaw, Paw, Wawa, and everybody else coming to the game. Them folks gonna do food truck Fridays out there in Sims. Everybody gonna get their food, and y'all, they gonna load up, and they gonna caravan down Highway 98. Y'all, they gonna swing on down 158 and hop on the interstate in Sandland and come on down downtown, drop down and get back up on I-10, and they gonna get off on Virginia Street exit, headed to the last stadium. And the Sims police gonna be bringing out Jeff, this is gonna be a historical moment. Sims Police Department bringing Mary G. Montgomery to the last stadium. How big that's gonna be? That's gonna be huge. Man, it might be more blue lights than it is people. I'm telling you now. That's gonna be huge for the city films to have a football team that them people, it's the oldest school in town. Wilma gonna be there. Everybody, man, come on. Highway 9 ain't gonna be there.
They need to
Crawford, all them doggone communities gonna be there. Telling you now. Yeah, see, you go to 30. Nobody thought Mary G was gonna win last year. Nobody thought Mary G was gonna win. Mary G got a new coach. I even said it on the show, but they're gonna have to prove themselves. Mary G started out 4-4. Went on a 6-game winning streak, made the playoffs. I can tell you this: if Mary G does lose to Williamson, you can hang up winning 7-8. Somebody first round win, you can hang that up. If you can't put, and same way with Maddie T. Blunt, if you can't put Vigor away, I'm talking about convincingly put Vigor away. Well, how the hell are you gonna compete with Sideland?
I don't think they're supposed to. You got to beat coach. You got to beat the Williamson and Vigors, the pound for pound historical schools, but traditionally a football school.
I'm talking about the realistic part of it.
Yeah, but the realistic part of it is MGM's only had 3 winning seasons, like ever.
Exactly.
02, 03, and last year, and they started off 0-4 and lost to Williamson. Until you beat Williamson, I'm not going to crown you and say you can beat them. You got to prove it on the field. So that's
you
all.
Still got to beat them.
Yeah,
same way with Maddie T. Blunt. At the end of that day, Vigor won 7-0 last year. You got something to prove. You got something to prove. Now, if you go out there and beat the hell out of them, boy, we're going to play taps all night long. We going to play taps all night long. But we going to have taps to remix.
Yep, we're going to have John Ray on here saluting.
John Ray going to get tired of seeing his name on the screen. In the PJ. I'm telling you, they're going to get tired of seeing PJ. I'm telling y'all, this stuff is going to come down to X's and O's, not the Jimmys and the Jones. I can promise y'all that. And I don't care what nobody say, the team with the most talent don't always win. Look at UMS Wright. UMS Wright ranked number 3 in Class 5A. Not because they got 5 Division I prospects. They barely got 1. And them people number 3 in the state. Boy, if the Alabama sports writers didn't reach way back, and boy looked like the man hit the man by the riverboat. Boy, he swung back and knocked the hell out of all the teams in 5A. UMS still number 3 in the state. I said right on this show and said, man, it might be the year UMS don't make the playoffs. You shitting me. Ted Curtis said, man, look here, we just gonna play. We're gonna run the same 5 or 6 plays. And Jeff, when you sit there and imagine what they do at UMS, right? That's what they do. They perfect 5 or 6 plays while we got everybody trying to run the damn spread, and you barely got a center that can hike the damn ball.
Yep, skipping across the ground or over the
Man, that shit look like they out there practicing muffin a punt. Telling you.
Got to be dead snapping in the pistol and going under center, wing tee.
Man, come on, man.
Single wing, traditional.
Then the people get mad today. We was sitting there talking about they weren't scoring no points. Y'all mad at us because we said that certain schools didn't score no points. My thing is that if you don't score 200 points this season, you're not gonna be good.
Hey, what team you say you go for, and who's supposed to win? The team with the most points, right?
Team with the most points.
But you
You
sometimes you
better
got to
work
have
on your damn
a lot of
offense.
points.
Put some of them linebackers and cornerbacks over there on offense and score some damn touchdowns.
No matter if you're running the ball or not. I mean, we need to look back at like even a Vigor 08 and be like, hey, what was their average margin of victory? Which was mostly a run team, kind of like that old almost Saban Belichick approach: run first, set up, play action, pass.
Man, come on. Our defense better than man. That's hater football. That's what I call it. Straight hater football. Score some damn points. Oh yeah, but we ain't let y'all do nothing. Okay, but you ain't score but 100. You score under 190 points the whole year. That ain't 19 points a game, y'all. Do your math.
What was the BC Range score last year?
Oh man.
They
I
were
can tell you
balanced.
this: BC
BC
Wayne
Range was
better
balanced.
not sleep on Excel, or that's gonna be an opening night that everybody gonna be calling a damn nightmare on goddamn DIP. It's gonna be a nightmare on DIP if BC Wayne think Excel coming down here to let them win.
Man, that sound like Freddy Krueger down there off DIP.
I'm
Man.
telling you, the Monroe County Sheriff gonna bring their ass in there, and the Monroe County Sheriff gonna bring them out of there. And if any BC Wayne fan looking at the Viper game, you're gonna be looking the same way you was looking last year when you go into that game. If you look past Excel. That's our problem. Oh man, we gonna beat them little boys, and then you mess around, get in a tight game, and boy, you fumble the ball, or the referee call a holding call. Oh, they cheated us. We always looking for an excuse.
Got to beat the refs sometimes too. Got to score enough
Telling
points
you,
to
all the
beat the
good
refs.
teams beat the refs.
Oh yeah. Hey, you remember back in mine and your coaching day, man? You'd have 3 calls called back, but you still beat them by 3.
Man, come on, man. Them folks
Still
call
beat them
back
by 3.
touchdown like it wasn't nothing. You better score again and make them call all of them back. But points matter. I'm sick of y'all defensive coaches who thinking defense gonna win the damn championship. Only in the championship game. Defense win championships. Only in the championship game. Scoring points matter this year. Y'all, that's our new model.
But if the
Scoring
defense,
points matter.
Coach, if the defense was winning, you'd still win the game.
Exactly.
So is your defense that you can't just have a good or pretty good defense. You got to have one of those legendary great defenses.
Man, come on, man. My thing is this: the best defenses score points too. The best ones.
That's true. That's very true.
The best defenses score points. So your defense ain't worth a damn if you ain't scoring no damn points. Well, now your offense get another break. Get you a stupid score. Get you a pick six. Run back a damn punt return. Come on now. Talk about real stuff here. All this damn, I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. Defense win championship, and your ass can't even get a fumble. You can't even cause a fumble, but you got a hell of fire defense. That defense ain't worth a damn if they ain't scoring points.
I mean, nowadays, the biggest thing, instead of hitting a quarterback and even causing a strip sack, you want to make the strip sack fumble recovery for a touchdown. It's scoop and score.
Exactly,
right?
scoop and score.
Show me you can scoop and score.
Telling you, scoring points matter. If your defense can't score a touchdown, you ain't working with it like that. You just good at what you do. You better score some damn points on offense. And my thing is this: if your team got a secret weapon, you better get his ass the ball if the game ever be on the line. Stop throwing the ball to little Kiki who gonna drop the damn pass and everybody in the stadium gonna start leaving. Throw the damn ball to the damn playmakers this year. Oh, we got this kid. He's a 3-star. His ass don't even touch the ball. All three phases, special teams, all that matter. Some of y'all damn teams can't even punt the damn ball. Some of y'all damn teams can't even kick down extra points. But you got a good team. Shit, the year Vigor won state, they was kicking extra points. And we got to go for two. And then the 2-point conversion game, terrible. It's crazy when people say, but they defense give up exactly 30 and 50 points against a good damn team. That shit ain't worth a damn pay. That shit ain't worth a damn. Frank Academy had the #1 defense and they scored 30 plus on everybody. Tell you, man, we been congratulating people for wiping their ass with toilet paper. Shit they supposed to do. Stop congratulating these people on stuff they supposed to be doing. Oh, he wiped his ass with it. With Charmin gel.
That was the quote of the new century right there, the millennium. Golly.
The Lions had 12 men on the field last year in overtime. Different outcome this year. Mary G runs 7-8 this year. That's what I'm talking about, Mary G. I get tired of it. I'm so glad Mary G hired Coach Golson. I'm so glad Manny T. Blount hired Coach Ray Nelson. I'm telling you, I'm just so glad to see some offensive-minded coaches finally getting some talent. I'm so glad they named these folks the coaches. I hope it ain't no more 7-6, 12-6 guys. I'm sick of that shit. Some of these kids score more points in the first 2 minutes playing Madden than they damn score the whole year. Man, come on. Man, this shit is terrible. It is terrible. And then my thing is this, y'all. All these cool ass coaches hanging together. I ain't never hung with nobody who I had to damn play during the year. I hung with my coaching staff. Can you affect the outcome of the game? I'm telling you. Defense ain't scored a damn fit. I'm talking about they ain't put the team in field goal range. And you gotta tell y'all, some of the defense do put the team in field goal range, and get what they can't do. Now they can't even kick the damn ball. Now they gotta go for a touchdown and lose. How many games did the inner city schools lose last season? And a lot of other schools lose because they couldn't kick field goals. You be down 3-0, and now you got to go for a touchdown once you get inside the red zone. Man, y'all don't understand how much pressure that is for a kid. Man, I'm so glad. Man, I'm so glad I didn't play in this era. Man, no. I probably would have been at Saraland. I'm sorry. Tell, if I played in this era, I'd probably be at Saraland. I got to be on the team that can score.
Oh, yeah.
I don't give a damn how good we was on defense. I got to be on the team that I know we ain't got the goddamn, come on. Man. Ooh, they say Mary G over the lines by 14. 2nd and 35. Exactly. Man, come on. Man, I'm so damn glad. Man, Joe, I'm glad. Man, I'm talking about it'll be slim picking. Tell you. Coaching matters. Man, they was on there talking about the inner city schools. Get better. Everybody think every time somebody say something, say the truth about what they can't do, go work on that shit. Murphy hired them a good coach too.
Yeah.
Jeff, Murphy hired them a good coach.
Well, I was just about to say, and there's great expectations at the high schools after the middle school up and comers have won a bunch of championships, and you're not playing for championships at the moment.
I'm glad y'all finally got a voice. Exactly, I'm glad too. I'm glad we got a voice. Mary G said they coming. Ooh, they say 21. Damn.
I just call it.
So, Coach, how you feel coaching is now? When you was coaching, what you see different? Nobody wants to listen to the older coaches. You got a bunch of young coaches that's know-it-alls that ain't won shit, ain't never really accomplished shit as a coach, and won't never listen to a veteran coach. That's the problem. Man, I'll never forget, man, when I was a young coach, Coach Walton, Coach Bettis, I was coaching basketball too. Man, it wasn't none of them people couldn't have told me that I wasn't going to listen to. Nowadays, man, them folks don't know what they talking about. I'm telling you, too much spread on the 1 yard.
Well,
man,
hold on. I gotta brag on this real quick. Couple of years ago on the radio, it might have been 105.5 or something like that, but it was Faith Academy's coach on there. You remember what he said?
What he said, Jeff? I can't remember.
He said, "It's not a quarterback sneak if they're in the gun." He said, "Then it's just draw."
Yep, you're right.
And what's the most important play in football history? And people don't even practice it enough. And that would be the first thing they practice and last thing they practice every day. Have the QB run to the back of the end zone. Wedge block. Triple team the nose if you got to. Everybody block down.
Blount Vigor game is August 26th on that Saturday at 7 p.m. at Lad. I'm going to tell you this, though, Jeff. I'm going to tell you what I'm excited about the Williamson Mary G. Montgomery game. It's a relevant game. Now Williamson gets to play another big game because normally Williamson, it wouldn't be no big game playing Mary G. I'm just going to be honest.
Oh, man, this is like one of those kickoff classics or whatever, kind of like Alabama playing Clemson or like Virginia Tech or Michigan. So there's a lot to prove because, truth be told, talent-wise and prospect-wise, this was the pride of Wilmer and Sims. These kids coming up, everybody knew there was going to be.
Y'all, I'm gonna tell you this.
Diamonds in the
Finally,
rough.
It's the pride of Sims. Finally, it's the pride of Wilmer. Got some good. I'm telling you, positive.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man, it's a positive environment.
So if any team could beat Williamson, and you got to beat them first, and then I think you can get on a roll. But don't disrespect them because they got you at the end last year. So, but they're seniors now. They've been working a year harder. They probably got a chip on their shoulder, But I think it's still going to be a physical game from Williamson. So you're going to have to bring all you got.
Y'all, that's why we got this show. Y'all let it all out Monday. Get your own predictions. Mary G people slinging their predictions out there. Wizard people sitting there like, hey, I ain't gonna say nothing. We gonna wait till the go. Y'all need to say something. Telling you, it's finally a big game for y'all, and now y'all talking about y'all gonna beat us. I don't blame the Wizard people. Show me, just like Jeff said, show me. Don't tell me y'all gonna beat us. Show me you can beat us.
See, the thing about it is, too, this is It's probably just because of the region they're in, almost like they're on the west coast part of town instead of the like west side where Baker is. But when I say it, almost like a Pac-12 team, a lot of the other kids don't know anything what's probably going on down by Ladd Stadium most of the time or Williamson High School. But Williamson has some prospects, and they've been proving it now, not only last year but even the year before. So I mean, they're a physical football team. They're an old school,
Ooh. Yeah, it's
smash
August
mouth type of
25th
football
for
team.
Williams.
They need to be. Yep.
They say Williamson a good team. They 5A. Mary G supposed to win the game. If it's close, 7A football, and Mobile need to cancel the rest of the season.
Yeah, but
What's your thoughts on that comment? Y'all just let it all out money, y'all. Put them comments in there. Look, just let it out in the comments. Let it all out in the comments.
Here's why I don't like it, okay? This is honest truth. If Williamson was 4A or lower, they'd probably win the state championship in every one of those classifications. And we're talking about a pound-for-pound team, them and Vigor. So on any given Friday night, this could be some type of at least a 1 through 4 or 5A state champion, and maybe even 6A, maybe even 7 with some of their scheduling. But that's the whole point. I mean, that's not the type of team you want to have to play.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, hey, it could gauge you for the rest of the season because it seems like that's what happened to MGM last year. It was kind of like, hey, we played Williamson the first game, and then they had nothing to lose, probably lost a few close ones. They went on a 6-game win streak. I mean, who really even does that? Yeah. So, tip of the cap to them.
I can tell you this. I wouldn't want to coach in none of them. I can tell y'all that. Whoa. Telling you. Now you add this game as another big game,
Right.
You sit there and think about it. Now you add this game as another big game.
Yeah, it's a playoff type of feel, type of atmosphere. It's going to be that competitive.
It's going to be fun. I'm glad we get to, y'all, and y'all, I'm glad that they scheduled this game. I'm really glad that both teams scheduled this game. Now, after this year, it might not happen if Wilson beat them again. I don't believe.
Look, I believe that's right.
On any given Friday night, the last 8. Look,
that's what I'm saying.
Favor in 5A Region 1. Boy, let it all out tonight, y'all. Boy, we really appreciate everybody who's on here tonight.
Coach, they're doing that. They're speaking it to existence. They manifest in their destiny.
KT Thor, let me hold. I'm telling you. 4A, look. And the loser comes on the screen to the Finnish state champ, Coach Milkers. He come on the screen. He said, let me hold himself. 5A Region 2, run 5A. Ooh. Boy. Blount got the wide receiver back from Georgia. The boy's huge. They cooking up something down there. Boy.
Here we go.
Look, guy, I mentioned that on the show the other night. Blount got a 6'4" receiver, Marlon Miller, back from Georgia. Oh my God, Jeff. He run like a 4.4, a 4.3-ish, 4.39. He a high 4.3, but a low 4.4.
Hey, whatever. Sounds good.
Oh boy. Man.
I'm ready to see it. That's the thing, man. You still got to show up and show out, no matter who you are. The lights come on. It don't matter.
Boy, I can't wait.
Are you clutch or not? Got to be clutch.
Man.
In the biggest of games.
I tell you, he can fly too.
Old Santana Moss. Big time players make big time plays and big time games.
Score points matters, Jeff. I'm gonna tell y'all this, and nobody probably gonna really just break it down this way. The way I'm about to break down the Vigor Blount game with think about this. And Chris Nelson, he on here right now, and I ain't gonna toot his on, but you got Ray Nelson, Chris Nelson, and AJ Johnson calling the plays up at Blunt. And Matty T Blunt, my bad, the MTB. If they don't score no points, it ain't none to be scored anyway.
Mhm.
You got three offensive geniuses on the same staff. So if scoring points don't matter, I'm telling you, first team to 42 gonna win. First team to 42 gonna win. First team to 42 in the Vigor versus Matty T Blunt guy gonna win. First team to 42. I just hope it don't be ugly.
Oh yeah, this high
Tell,
school schedule is better than college football. Every week means something.
tell you, man.
Every week.
Every week, man. Delete
That's why you
that
got to
comment,
take it
coach.
one day at a time.
Oh man. Man, boy, for those who are just coming on, he coming to level. Boy, I tell you,
Yeah, he right. That it may not be a high scoring game in that game though. If you ever thought
they
you
ain't
saw
scored.
defense,
Okay, Chris Fleming. All right, Jeff. Look, look. One thing about me, I ain't been wrong too many times. I might have been wrong a good 3%. I'll tell you.
yeah, it's kind of like
I'm
Alabama
telling you
and
now. MTV
Vigor
here.
Blunt.
Oh, Lord, it got started.
Hey,
Chris, one thing about me. And y'all, we said this about Saraland about 35. Y'all, we mean that. If you can't score 35 or more points, do not show up to play Saraland. I'm telling you, it's going to be the worst mistake anybody can make if your team is not capable of scoring 35 points in that game.
I will say
Blunt
this though.
O-line 280 plus.
Oh yeah. Hey, coach. I will say this though.
Yeah, go ahead.
And just like in the game that we weren't supposed to win and didn't, and we ate, barbecue
Yeah.
and nice smoked chicken inside the cafeteria with all Blunt's alumni that put it on. I mean, it was almost like they knew we weren't supposed to win in 2015. I think that was Lev's first year and Derek's, but we had probably better offensive skill players or more recruits. We had 8 kids signed that year, more than anybody in Mobile. There was only Murphy had like 3 or Theodore 3. But I mean, it was one that and that was the year P. Ryan signed and Brandon Rogers signed for us. But man, it's just one of those things where it reminds you of that 2011 season and where Bama beat LSU for the championship, and it was a defensive slugfest. For some reason, Vigor Blount is like a defensive slugfest. The defense
Okay.
just so fast in that game, man, and just so physical that it's a lot of calls, fumbles, or you might even be playing on a muddy night. I've seen some legendary stuff happen in those games though, but and kind of like those old, like if people remember the older crowd in the show, not the youngsters, but when we were coming up or whatnot, but the old Miami Florida State games that were close, with the hard hits.
Man, I can tell you this, man. It's gonna be fun, y'all. This season gonna be fun. Jim, what's another big game? Theodore Baker.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one
That's
this year. Baker's gonna be a lot better than last year. I can promise you, it's not gonna be the
I'm gonna
same
tell you
thing as
this.
last year.
Flowers staying at Baker's huge for Baker.
Huge, big time.
And I don't want nobody to, not to think that him staying is not big, y'all. It's big. It's, it's big. Boy, we got a lot of comments, Jim. Let me see what these comments talking about real quick. I'm trying to download. I don't see
Okay,
any
Coach
teams
Rocker,
coming out.
Markel, you calling Baker's going to pull it off this year and beat the Theodore with Flowers senior year?
Let's go 42. I'm singing Marine Corps hymn in full uniform and giving taps to myself. And John, stop telling people our business. Uh, I just wish, oh Lord, well, I just wish Carter Smith had come to Vigor. I'm about to put you on the Trump case. Love football, so I do my research and I give respect when it's due. Flowers by a lot.
Wow, Blount, Flowers. A lot of people believing in Joshua Flowers this year. I will
Oh
say
yeah,
he's at the top of his game right
Black
now.
definitely get a TD from the defense come August 26th. Ooh, ooh, Flowers.
Josh
Battle
can make every
O'Shea
throw.
Miss St. Paul first game. What's your thoughts on that game, Jim?
Uh, St. Paul's is still got some good kids and going to have great coaching, but it's almost like you said. It's almost like people are kind of sleeping for some reason, even though they're respected and their rankings good or whatnot. But it's almost like they're just a little bit sleeping on UMS because maybe Cole Blaylock's not there anymore, but they just don't understand even what could be coming this year. So, and UMS has had good luck in that game a lot of years where they weren't supposed to beat St. Paul's, and they both won state or St. Paul's did, or even just they did, but they won that game. So, over the last 20 years, 21, probably even since '99, UMS is they won. I'd like to look at the history of that. I'd be pretty sure UMS may have actually won that game more times. So. But I
That's
won't
that
be
big old
surprised if
offensive
St. Paul's
line they
there.
got up at Blunt. You got 6'3", 275. You got 6'4", 310. You got 6'2", about 275. And you got 6'3", 310. And then you got big Kobe Wells on the end down there, 6'5", 330 pounds on that offensive line up there, Blunt.
Hey,
I'm
just think
telling
about
y'all,
this, Coach.
go ahead.
I just have to. I'm just going to throw this out there. I mean, just for giggles, you know what I mean? As some people say. Imagine because uh, they were all on my team at one time. Colby, Jared, and James Bolton. But could you imagine Colby Wells if he was still out at MGM?
Oh my God. Oh,
See, that's what some people don't know. I mean, some of these kids, they just moved right down the road, or their address, that was where they were zoned for middle school, but high school they end up, going to the next one. That's how
yeah, I'm
big
telling
Mobile
you.
County is. You know what I mean? I mean, that's kind of like you were saying. They need to condense some of these schools down and not have so many, maybe less compared to like a Birmingham.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that line huge, man. Yeah, they big. Not to mention black coach. And y'all see AJ Johnson right there in that purple? You better look.
Hey, play for Bill
Hey,
Parcells, play
J.R.
in the NFL.
Look, J.R. Jackson. J.R. Jackson. You see who coaching back there in all that purple?
Yep,
It's illegal, y'all. It's illegal.
they did good by keeping him around. That's the smartest thing they could have did.
Well, MGM kids transfer out of Blunt District to go to MGM, so it works both ways. Oh yeah, oh yeah. MGM got two linemen from and live right outside of the doggone field house at Blunt.
Mm.
I'm telling y'all, telling y'all, I'm telling y'all, scoring points matter.
That
Y'all,
kid at right guard is huge.
Coach Joe, you give me Chris Nelson, Ray Nelson calling my plays, and then you got AJ Johnson that can call the plays too.
Mm-hmm.
Man, come on. Man, boy.
That's a good staff.
Look behind, look right behind Coach AJ Johnson. You see you see the big boy behind him. 6'5", 340, and he run a 5 flat. Y'all look at the 6'5", 340. They're standing back there with his hands on his hips. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees. Boy, look here. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. Man, can they move anybody? Man, I would show y'all a video. I ain't gonna show y'all no video.
Boy, we're getting some good stuff going tonight. They're gonna be fired up.
I would show y'all the video. Look at y'all. Look at him. That's what's wrong with Mobile. Don't nobody respect nobody. That's why everybody can't win. Tell you. Boy, I tell you. I want everybody to realize though, man. You know, my thing is this, y'all. If the people got it, they got it. Y'all, I need that picture. I need the picture of Williamson line. Y'all think Manatee Blunt line big. Y'all need to see that Williamson line. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Man, look at here. Boy, it's going down. It's going down, Coach.
Oh yeah, ain't no doubt.
You know, one thing about this show, and y'all, we appreciate everybody who been on here tonight. Y'all just let it all out, money. Let whatever you want to let out in the comments. Let it out. Get it all out. I'm telling y'all this. Get it out. First team to 42 gonna win. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna say it again for the people way in the back in the corner. The first team to 42 is gonna win. Football is back, y'all. Football back. Man, this stuff back. So, man, I'm telling you, y'all, man, I ain't never seen nothing like it, Jim. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't seen nothing like it.
Nah,
I hadn't seen
this will
nothing
be the
like it.
most interesting year of high school football ever in Alabama, period, and Mobile County.
Man, I'm so excited, man.
This
I'm
region.
telling you. Man. They say the game, the College Cheltenham game gonna be in Satsuma on Friday. That done messed up my Friday night. I had to go somewhere else on Friday.
Yeah.
After the game, Blunt fans gonna be hollering fire. He said, y'all might be hollering the same thing about Cook. You might be hollering the same thing about Cook after this game. And I love Cook to death. My thing is this, the volume Blunt folk really don't need to get into it because you still can have successful seasons regardless of who win the game. Now, don't let the game be the only game that you win. You know, you'd be like BC Ryan beating Vigor last year, and then, boy, they get shut out the next 4 weeks. You know, and the scouts will be out. So us, as parents, be mindful. They watching us, too. Oh yeah. KT Stop Blunt don't have 14 in them. Talking about 42. I say the first team to 42. First team. Viger didn't score for 7 last year. So we can say Viger ain't got 14 in them. You know, at the end of the day, neither team made the playoffs. Viger hired KJ May, Blunt hired Ray Nelson, Chris Nelson, AJ Johnson. So Viger hired 1 offensive specialist. Blunt hired 3. 3 over 1 any day is a higher number. Tell you now. I know this is Brandon Rice game, all that good stuff. I with what Aunt Jones just said. I'm about the scouts. That's why we need everybody, that's somebody, to be at the game. If you're a football fan, come on down there to the game. The team with the most points gonna win. I didn't predict who was gonna get the 42. I said the first team to 42 gonna win. I just want to see a great game. That's all I'm saying. I want to see a great game. All I'm saying is, don't get behind 28-0 and think the other team gonna stop scoring. Don't get behind 28-0 and then be over there waving the white flag. Y'all, let's let it all out money, y'all. Scoring matters on this show. We got a new hashtag, scoring points matters. KT, what they want. Blunt got 5 championships, Viger got 4. I don't care how old they are. Math, 5 and 4. You know, my thing is this. Just like I said, don't get caught so much into the Viger Blunt game that y'all throw everything out the window when both teams still can have a good season. See, that's our problem. It's win one game or bust instead of, y'all never get y'all invited in 1998. Y'all, we started out 1-2 and still went to the state championship game. So at the end of the day, just like I say, don't throw everything away because of the Viger Blunt game. You know, don't throw everything away because of the Mary G. Williamson game. Don't throw everything away because of the Baker Theodore game. You know, don't do it. I just want to see something better than 7-0. How embarrassing that is. You got 20,000 people and you don't get but 7 points the whole night. 7 points the whole night. Now that's embarrassing. KT, you know, we will Blunt after the 26. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? All we should be doing is talking about our favorite teams right now. And if anybody really realize, Viger, come on. We talked about Michael Dubose, one of the top offensive tackle in the nation. That was on the screen earlier. Come on now. WHS by 17. What you think about Faith Academy versus Jeff Davis? Jag, a 7A school. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I went and looked at that. And if anybody looked at the 7A, hold on, y'all. Y'all, them people got votes. So Jeff Davis ain't no slouch. So but this the year of Faith Academy, y'all. This the year of the Ram. Jeff, I did Faith Academy. I think this the year of the Ram.
Yeah,
I really do.
I don't. If like they say, if I were a betting man, I don't do that. But I'm just letting you know, Faith Academy would have to be at the top of my put your money down. You know what I mean? They're just
exactly.
They're real senior led. This is like their destiny. Like if they're ever going to do it, it's going to be, this year. This is their year.
Y'all let me get Markel on here real quick.
Yeah, I think Markel's got Baker upsetting Theodore.
Hold on, let me add Kel on here real quick. He sent me a thing. See if I can get him on here. You know, St. Michael Thursday night. I forgot about that. Spanish Fort St. Michael. Can you hear me, Jeff?
Oh yeah, Coach, I'm here.
Okay. Let me get Markel on real quick.
What up, KT? What up, Coach?
Hey, Coach. Good deal.
What up, Coach? What up?
Wake up, coach.
Wake up. I'm up. I'm up. What up?
Oh yeah. So what you think about that Baker Theodore game?
I like Flowers.
Oh
That's gonna
yeah.
be interesting.
He's
I ain't
at the
gonna
top
lie.
of his game right
Baker,
now.
Baker probably got one of the best wide receiver cores around here.
Yeah. And those kids work. They grind every day. They
Baker,
they do a lot of extra.
yeah, Baker probably got one of the best wide receiver cores around here that a lot of people don't know for
I'm
real.
gonna tell you, I think Faith can't go through another rebuild without a championship run. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Whoever just said that, he ain't lying or she ain't lying. Cause get what? Faith had a lot of kids that left there and went to Wilson, and they definitely this they chance right here. That's it.
I'm gonna tell you this now. Williamson did a good job against some kids too. They got 2 quarterbacks.
That's why I said
So, you know, a lot of people added coaches. Williamson added some players to their arsenal over there. So, at the end of the day, y'all, this thing gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
oh yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. This Friday, I'm going to that Carrollton and damn, what team from Georgia? Damn, I'm going to watch them play Friday night. Me and Red going to watch them play Friday night. Carrollton and damn, name of that school my little partner shot on son played for. Damn, they just played this past weekend. I'm going to watch that game. That's gonna be a hell of a game right there. Damn, I'm trying to think of the school. Hey, Fi, who that school this shot play for? Fi? That's who they playing. That's gonna be a good ass game right there.
I Baker old line look. I saw one of the Baker linemen win some at the at Blaine Clausell camp. So I don't know. I don't know what Baker got on the
It
offensive
ain't
line.
Bruford. Carrollton don't play.
I know they got Flowers though. I know that.
Bruford. It's somebody else. It ain't Bruford. It's somebody else.
Now, a
Graceland?
couple years ago, y'all, we said it was the year of the Toro, and Spanish Fort didn't quite do it. But y'all, this supposed to be the year of Fate Academy. This supposed to be one of the
Hey
better
KT,
teams all time.
Hey KT, I was told by Lil Birdie, don't sleep on UMS. I know they lost
Right.
but they said they supposed to be back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look, I apologize to UMS. After Terry Curtis got down there and spoke, and then when you sit there and think about what they do, them people perfect their plays. They ain't trying to run a whole outfit and just be calling plays. Them folks run plays they know gonna get positive yards.
Yeah, their kids are physical, strong, and fundamentally sound.
I ain't gonna lie to you, they gonna be. One thing about it, if you play them close, you ain't gonna win. You better blow them out.
Mm-hmm.
I hate LaFleur don't get no love.
That's who.
Oh yeah, we talked about LaFleur earlier.
That's
But
who.
see, you know the thing about LaFleur too, y'all. We really waiting on them to win a game. You know, to be honest. You know, because you know it ain't nothing against the kids. You know, but ain't nothing like that surprise element. You know, we don't want to take away talk about LaFleur every week, and then they can't sneak up on nobody. You know, it's almost like with Saraland. Saraland won't sneak up on nobody this year. They not. They ain't sneaking up on nobody this year.
Yeah, Sarah
Go
ain't
show us.
gonna get
Go
everybody.
show us ain't sneaking up on nobody this year.
Sarah ain't gonna get
Jackson.
everybody best.
Exactly.
Sarah is gonna get everybody best. When you got that target on you, you gonna get everybody best. Even though some teams they gonna blast by 50, they still gonna get their best the first couple drives.
I agree with you. Like that Alabama effect.
Oh yeah, KJ Beckham good too out there, Baker.
Yeah, KJ lied.
Langston Hughes High School.
Or KJ lied. That's why I say Baker. I don't know about they line if they got any better, but one thing about it, when you got them type of receivers make running routes and everything collapse, then you got Flowers that can run just as much as he can throw the ball. That's gonna be a key element.
Yeah,
Flowers,
he can make all the throws.
He gonna make a lot of plays with his feet too.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
He accounted for. He got to be accounted both ways, feet and throwing.
Tell you, man. I can tell y'all this. Y'all didn't let it all out money. Boy, a lot of people that let some stuff out tonight on the show. Everybody was talking about Mary G. Williamson, how big that matchup is this year compared to last year. But we thought it was gonna be a blowout game, and Mary G. right there on the brinks, and Williamson pulled it out late.
That's gonna
and
what night they play, Ketty? Friday too.
Friday they play Friday.
I wish they to move that game to Thursday. That would have been a hell of a weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That game. I sure want to watch that game.
Well, Murphy played Daphne that night. That's gonna be interesting too.
Yeah, I
just
think
to see what Daphne, can do.
I think Nick have a big game that night if they don't stop feeding him at the halftime.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell a lot of people this. Just like I said, if your defense ain't scoring no points this year, don't be talking about how good that your defense is. If you can't get some scooping scores and cause some turnovers, man, your defense ain't hitting on nothing. You just a 3-and-out champion.
Unless you got an offense that can score 40 like a Saraland.
Oh yeah, a 3-and-out in Saraland, boy. Boy, you'll be behind 21 that quick. 2 3-and-outs, boy. You down by 35. I promise you that.
Real fast.
Tell you. That's the part that a lot of people don't understand about this stuff. A lot of people, you bragging on your team, everybody 0-0 right now. But y'all, boy, gonna get into that second and third week where we can really see how good your team is. Some of y'all gonna be shoulder pads to the left, helmets to the right early. We gonna put you on a watch party. Tell you. And the beginning of the season, the schedule dictates a lot. Saraland plays Lipscomb Academy and they turn around and play Murphy the next week. And y'all, it ain't nothing bad about Murphy, but at the end of the day, they get a kind of breather. Well, here go Blount and Spanish Fort play Foul Open Blount. And on the other side, Matty T. Blount play Vigor and Spanish Fort. So we ain't gonna really know how good that team is until about week 3.
Right.
Either one of those teams.
Blount got a tough first 2 weeks.
Huh?
I said Blount got a first 2 weeks.
Yeah. 2 2 state championship programs Blount play to start the season.
Yep. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at UMS Rice schedule. They first 5 games tough.
Yeah. I saw Terry Curtis put that on. I think I got that schedule too.
I mean, they got St. Paul, and then they got
T.R. Miller.
T.R. Miller. That's at T.R. Miller.
Yeah, they got to go to Bruton this year.
And then they come back and play. I want to say, Vigor summer week 4. They got a tough 4-5 first 5 games.
Oh yeah, man, it's gonna be fun, boy. I can tell you this: you better not go to sleep, or you gonna miss it.
But then again, like we said last year, it's gonna come down to who stay the healthiest in the end.
Oh yeah. That's just like I'm gonna go back to this picture.
Not to cut you off, you got some teams that can afford to have an injury into and still be good. Some teams can't afford an injury from a certain player. They're in trouble.
And I know somebody would say, what has the staff at Blount won? I'm gonna tell you what they don't won. They don't won the Halls. And a lot of coaches don't never win the Halls because they bully the kids and all that.
Well, you got to think about this. Until Blount so different, then folks gonna always believe it's Blount. So you know how that goes, and but I will say this: they not the same Blount they've been the last couple of years. I will say that. So if you going off last year Blount or the year before that or whatever, you're gonna lose you some money. That's what I know. Cause I just seen I ain't just putting out no information, but I've been around and watched practices, and some of the practices I seen look just like park ball. And I'm talking about these are practices that everybody talking about they're gonna win by a lot. Not that practice I saw.
Man, y'all, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be y'all coaching gonna really be a major factor.
Hey, you know who moved in the house?
And Kel, man, you look at this picture. You see the 5 starting linemen. Then you look at the back row. They got kids back there just as big as those kids.
Hey man, I ain't gonna say much because I like to gamble, so I'm gonna gamble a little money. So I'm gonna just not say nothing, but it's gonna be a good game week 1 at last. Okay.
Hey, what?
You know who moved in the house right there?
It's gonna be interesting. I can tell you that. If it ain't nothing else, it's gonna be interesting.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be interesting.
And you know,
Definitely gonna be interesting.
a lot of people don't realize. You got Vig over there with 85 kids. You got Blount up there with 113 kids now.
What Hell said? What my prediction?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it to myself to the week of.
I already said my prediction: the first team to 42 gonna win.
See,
I'm sticking with that one.
I think a lot of people think Blount not gonna score no points. It's gonna be just like last year. I don't see them going scoreless. I'm gonna say that. And I ain't even the person who like to repeat history, but you gotta think about it. Duke, the same kid that was a sophomore that ran on that Vigor State defense, he had 100 yards at halftime. So, and I know this defense ain't better than that defense, but football it changed from year to year, so we just gotta see. But he is a different Duke.
Kel, I told everybody he's 6'2", 205. What you saw? I know you saw him up close.
Boy, chiseled. Shit, he walked up to me. You heard what he said the other day? He said, "Man, last year I wouldn't have said we beat Vigor." He said, "This year we beat them." And that's what he told me. He said, last year, I don't think I wouldn't have said that, coach. That's what he told me now. But me, myself, I ain't finna go in Augusta and bet no $5,000 like I used to bet. I ain't finna do that, but I'm gonna bet a little something, and I ain't just gonna just let the Viger folks just handle it like they always do. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna be a different game.
Yep. Yeah, I would say from the spring till now, he's really put on some mass, some girth, like you can tell in his neck.
And the boy look like a grown man, Joe.
Yeah, he does.
Like a grown fucking man.
Yep.
Like,
Somebody was on here talking about Lil
25.
Dunnigan earlier, Kel.
who that?
Somebody was asking about, the quarterback for last year, Dunnigan. They were talking about what role is he gonna play. Man, I'm telling you, they're gonna be surprised. That's all I can say.
I'm gonna just say, because everything can look good from afar, and I get it. But I'm gonna say this: my brother was the first class to play at Blunt, the '05 Blunt. So I've been up to Blunt for the last 18 years, just watching teams from here out. And last week when I first day of practice, I never seen. When I pulled up, I was like, "Damn, the grass cut and all the stations and shit just set up different." I said, "I ain't never saw that." So when I pulled up by 3:25, I seen 106 kids walk down to the, some steps. You ever been to Blunt with a practice field? And all 106 of them were with the coach, and the coach said something to them. They prayed, they broke, and they all went into their sections. I ain't never seen that shit. The 18 years I've been up there watching Blunt, I ain't never saw that shit. I ain't never seen kids believe like that. I ain't never seen them, run to their stations. I just ain't never saw that. That's why I said I was highly impressed just by that. I don't care what their record be this year, but I know one thing: they believe in the coach. They like what's going on, and it's totally different. Even when they had Hurt up there and Holly and Sam and them, I ain't never seen no shit what I seen like this. I used to see kids come to practice, coach, I'm hurt, and hurt all week, and then play on Friday. I seen, coach, I gotta go to work. I gotta watch my little girl. That shit kind of reminded me of what I seen at Spanish Fort and St. Paul and UMS. Like, they don't miss practice. That's what Blunt needed. And that's what they got now. Like I said, I ain't saying they finna change the world or win state. That's not what I'm saying. But I can say it's different. The structure of practice is different. It ain't no kids sitting on the sideline waiting. Like, everybody getting reps. It's time. Everything precision. And I ain't never seen that at Blunt. Yeah, and they do, for real. They really do. So like I said, if you're going off that old shit, you're gonna fuck around and be highly disappointed. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I ain't even gonna make no phone calls and try to scare nobody off. Just let them do what they do.
Man, I can tell you this. Man, it's a great time to be in this region talking about football. You know, yeah, man, they believe again, and yeah, they bringing that culture back, Mr. Threat. And my thing, if you're a real football fan, you got to respect that. I just don't like the jabs that y'all taking, you know, at them. It's almost like you don't give them a chance. That's just like us saying, oh, LaFleur might not win a game, and they ain't won nothing. But Blunt get more ridicule. I'm talking about them folks talk bad about them, and y'all would think they ain't won a game in 15 years. Fast, fair.
Well,
Y'all all the kids want you to be fair.
let's say
Y'all,
this.
we got kids that watch this show too.
Let's say
That's
this.
why, you'll never see us get on here and say, oh, he's sorry as hell. No, you'll never hear nobody get on here. And if they do, we'll get them off here. But, it is.
Let's say this, KT. Let's say this. Just speaking off, I seen somebody come and say, well, what Nelson did. He did the same thing Kelly did when he was at Satsuma. 4-7, 5 and 6, the same shit. But when Kelly got him some studs and some talent up there, Saturday, what he started doing? He started winning. So everybody want a Ryan Williams and everybody want a stud. You know what I'm saying? Like that man never had that shit up there at Satsuma. But when he go to Thitto, what he do at Thitto? He helped them folks have probably the greatest season they ever had. Besides the year he was the quarterback. Man, that man is salivating up there, blood. Man, there's tons of talent up there. It probably ain't no name like Ryan Williams and shit up there yet, but I guarantee you, gonna be some kids who gonna make a name for themselves this year, whether they make the playoffs or not. You know, me and Blase were talking to the old head the other day. The old head said, man, what that man did to get the job at Blount. The same thing Ben Harris did before he got the Blount. He wasn't winning that ball in county before he got the Blount.
Sure wouldn't.
Ben Harris ain't won nothing. I mean, no, you know, I love Coach. I'm just saying, but he ain't won until he got the Blount. He had them kids believing. He made them kids believe. You know what I'm saying? He had kids loving them. He wasn't winning that ball in county. Look up his record. He ain't had no winning seasons at ball in county before he came to Blount. So folk got to stop going off what he did before. What Cook did. So you know what I'm saying? Like let's keep it real.
Man, that's the thing. You know, I think every team deserves a fair chance, and every team, deserves respect. That's why I say everybody let it all out. Put it in the comments. How you feel? Nothing wrong with going with your team, but to say another team can't do nothing is really crazy.
I'm not finna win state or nothing shit like that. That's not what I'm saying. I still say Sterling is the boy and the favorite. I'm gonna keep it 1,000, but I do see a different Blount from what I've seen the last several years. I told y'all a couple years ago that year with Duke brother and Melvin and Big Lee, that was Blount to me last legitimate chance of winning the state. That's the year Blount should have went to state. And I said it's gonna take them a while to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? I think if Blount make this high 2 years ago, then they probably they'd have been in the running.
Hunt say if Blount loses to Vigor, they gonna lose kids. I don't think they're gonna lose kids.
Hunt, I don't think that Hunt. I think
he gonna thing, Hunt. I don't think some of the other schools got good coaches like Blount got. So losing kids come with not having good coaches.
I'm gonna say this. I see them losing some fan base because that's every Blount fan want to be Vigor, just like every Vigor fan want to be Blount. But as far as the kids, I don't think they're gonna lose no kids. Them kids on some real shit, Hunt. Them kids really believe in the stuff they got. I promise you. They really believe. I ain't never seen them kids like how they look in their eyes like I seen now. And then again, like I said, I'm not saying they finna change the world or win state. I'm not finna say that. But I'm just know they're gonna be a different Blount team. That's all I'm saying. And if
then think about how many sophomores they got out there.
That I told Bowden the other day. I said I feel like, and some people say I'm crazy for saying this. I feel like when Ryan leave Saraland go back to the 9-3. Even though they got tons of talent up there, they're gonna go back to the 9-3 Saraland, the 10-2. When this class leave, then it's gonna be back to the flood. And I think Blount sophomore kids now, they senior year gonna be there. They make a run. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Saraland's still gonna be good. Don't get me wrong. I won't say that for he tripping, but I'm just saying they're not gonna be like Ryan Williams and KJ. When KJ leave, they don't got nobody over that quarterback like KJ. They just keep it real.
You do have a front on that. If Cook proved himself this year, Coach Cook in the championship game.
Yeah, he was on the staff 5, but I'm talking about as a head coach. Yeah, he was on the staff.
He was on the staff 5?
Yeah, but
Vigor fired McKenzie for nothing.
He wasn't the head coach. He was on the staff. He wasn't the guy calling the shots.
The man called the shots, didn't even make the playoffs. The man didn't even make the playoffs. Vigor fires McKenzie for nothing. It came out today.
Yeah,
it's on the news.
He was on the staff.
The man got fired for nothing.
He was on the staff, true enough, 5-5. But what I'm saying, he wasn't he wasn't the guy. He wasn't the head coach. So therefore, he was following the instructions like all the rest of the coaches. He wasn't making the decisions like he is now. It's a big difference. You know that.
Look, and then here go the thing. He made some adjustments. He added an offensive coordinator. Great move. Blount got three. Blount got three people up there that can call the plays. Vigor don't. If you want to do real comparisons, they don't.
Well, that's just like the day I was at Blount today. I'm going to go and say it. I was at Blount today. Man, the head coach wasn't even with the offense. He was down there with the linemen. I mean, down there with the defense. He wasn't even with the offense. 90% of the head coaches, they down there with the offense. I know for a fact. And others, I ain't gonna say no school. I ain't, because I don't want niggas to say, oh, he be coming over here. Nah, but I look at shit different. 90% of the head coaches with the offense, they trying to see what's going on. You right, 5 on the 26 to tell it all. You right. I mean, you right.
Look, August 26th is gonna be the biggest game y'all ever seen. Man. It's gonna be like the Super Bowl.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait, man.
Man, that game's finna be like the Super Bowl. And I don't care what nobody say.
I can't wait. The 25th and 26th gonna be everything, man.
The thing about it, Vigor good, Blount good. Both teams good. Everybody trying to make a valid point. The valid point is both teams good.
Both teams good. They gonna be.
But I'm gonna tell you, Blount was left for dead, and them folks coming back strong. Blount was on the damn breathing machine. Compared to Vigor missed the playoffs. The next week they in the weight room. Blount ain't get in the weight room until Coach Nelson got there. Come on now. All I said is both staffs good, but Vigor fired McKenzie for nothing. And I'm going to say that's my let it all out money. Coach McKenzie got fired for nothing. For doing absolutely nothing wrong. Since everybody got so much to say, I'm saying that tonight. Coach McKenzie, how about this? The game would have been even bigger if Coach McKenzie was still the coach at Vigor. Come on now.
Oh, I wasn't saying because I fought with 5-5. I fought with Cootenham. They good dudes. I'm not saying, all I'm saying is, you know, when you go to comparing the head coaches, you know what I'm saying? Because I done heard a few folks say what Nelson did. All I'm saying is what Cook did. That's all I was saying. I ain't saying he no bad guy.
And that man with a 13-1 Theodore team that was one game away from winning state. And get what? If Theodore would have been in 7A last year, they would have won state.
I'm gonna have to stop you right
One less week to play. Theodore would have been healthy. Theodore got beat up in that Hewitttown game.
And I ain't gonna lie, Hewitttown jacked that game off.
Exactly. Hewitttown should have won that game.
Hewitttown was down 21 then and came back and lost 21-18 and jacked away 2 red zone situations. But that's football. It comes with the territory. I mean, you can say the same thing about Husserland. They lost
exactly
football.
I just can't wait for the 26th to hurry up and give. 2 days before my birthday. Either way it go, I'm going to be happy. Vigor win, I'm going to be happy. Matty T. Blount win, I'm going to be happy too. So at the end of the day, the team with the most points going to win.
And get what, KT? That's the crazy part. Me and Fi talk about this all the time. I grew up loving Vigor, not Blount. You know, our house was divided. Half of my auntie's uncle went to Blount, mom went to Blount, my dad. When I was young, all I did was watch Vigor. So, you know, I know everything about Vigor. Love Vigor. And when the Blount and Vigor game go on, sometimes I really be, even though I'm a lover, I be torn. You know what I'm saying? Like because I still like Vigor, but you know, I know a lot of folks gonna say that crazy, but you know, I know more. I know about more Vigor shit before we went to Vigor. That's like
I'm gonna tell you this,
that's like
and
somebody
you know, a lot of people might not know this about Blount right now. AJ Johnson is the associate head coach at Blount. This the highest title he ever had. All he was just offensive coordinator. The man said it out his own mouth. The man said, "I ain't never had this much help in all the years that I ever been at Mad T Blount." That's what he told me out his own mouth. So I ain't never had this much help. I used to have to do everything by myself. Break down film, all that. Man, come on. It's different, y'all. It's different. And some of y'all gonna see it on August 26th, and y'all be like, damn, I didn't know they was like that.
They're gonna finally have somebody in the press box looking at shit. They ain't never had that. Blah always did shit off the sideline, no help. Oh yeah, hell, how divided, man. You know, like I say, my mama, all them, they went to Blount. I got 4 or 5 uncles went to Vigor, so it always was how divided. Cause where my neighborhood from, you can go to Blount or Vigor back in the day. We was in the middle.
My thing did care if it ain't 30,000 people out there, it's a total disrespect to football.
Gonna be packed.
Because I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be a lot of talent on that field. It's gonna be a lot of talent. Vigor gonna have a lot of talent. Blount gonna have a lot of talent.
Get what? That's what I'm saying. Like, I know just as much Vigor history than I do Blount. And I went to Blount. But what I'm saying, that's like somebody made a post the other day, man. Blount ain't never beat Vigor at last. Yes, they have. They beat them on Halloween night in 93. They beat them 7-6 or 10-6, something like that. They beat them
10-7.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't even be knowing the history. Man, Blount ain't never beat Vigor at last. Yes, they have. They had the game that lad back in like 92, 93.
Man, how many people were there? About 30,000?
Packed on Halloween night.
On Halloween, Damon Craig ran the ball down to the one James Burrell scored on a 1-yard touchdown.
Right. I think that was 93 year. Yeah, I think that was Bam them senior year.
That was the year before. That was in 92.
Oh, 92.
That was in 92. Stu meeting them senior year.
Right. Bobby Daphne and Bam them showed did.
Yeah. Shit, but we went to the semifinals that year.
Yep.
Blount won state.
Blount won state. They beat Russell.
So at the end of the day, y'all, the game is big, but at the end of the day, it really has no bearing on the rest of the season. But it's almost like the point that y'all I hate the most, that they don't want one of the schools to get up. And, you know, people outside of Pritchard, or people who ain't go to Vigor Blount, always got something to say to try to keep one of the schools down. And the school that they really want to keep down is Blount. Mad T Blount is the school that the kids want to go to in Mobile.
I was just going to say that if you ain't ever been up to the school, it's nothing like it. Nothing like it. You going to house? I'm going out.
You know, Vigor done had their times. Vigor had Cole McKenzie. They had mixed at quarterback. They win state. And when Vigor won state, people didn't give Vigor no credit. But at the end of the day, at some time, all that got to end. At some point, we got to start giving each other credit. Y'all good, man. But y'all got the best of us. We ain't like that no more. It's you know, it's almost like, oh, man, we ain't good, but we ain't going to give you no credit. Back in the day, everybody applauded each other. That's why everybody was good. But now, man, Blount can win the game by 40. People still gonna say, oh man, they should have beat them by 50. Vigor can win the game by 40. Man, they should have won by 41. So at the end of the day, he don't never please people. As long as the kids happy, that's all that should matter.
You ain't gonna never please Blount and Vigor fans got the worst fan base of all high schools.
Oh yeah.
Because every year it's expected for them to win. Blount and Vigor every year. You know how that we've been living in Pritchard our whole life. You know how it go.
Man,
Especially
come
like
on.
back in the day when they was on Maine, you know what I'm saying? Like they fan base. The other day at Blunt, an old head walk up to me and Blunt and say, "Man, I don't like them white helmets. I want back to purple." Blase told him, "Shit, buy some more then." So we could be like Gus and spend the $40 out of the restaurant with 4-5 uniforms and 5 helmets. The man, he just shut him off. It was so funny.
See, that's the crazy part about it. Everybody got so much to say, but ain't nobody putting their money where their mouth is. And a lot of people say if I ain't have money, I bet you found that out today on the news.
What happened?
Principal resigned.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I ain't really reading to the rest of it.
Yeah.
I seen that my girl said that.
There's a whole lot of tradition out there. But at the end of the day, we got to roll with what we got. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like they got lavish apartments for kids to go to Vigor.
Right. They don't got the resources. You know what I'm saying? Like the other schools, not saying their name, but they don't got the resources.
Exactly. Man, you give Blunt 4 sets of apartment. You give Vigor 5 sets of apartments and see what happens. Nice apartments with swimming pools and all that other stuff. Man, come on. Come on now. Be for real. Man, it's an uneven playing field.
Gentrification killed Vigor,
Yeah.
Geographically and gentrification killed Vigor. Back in the day, like when I was in the 4th and 5th grade, they're like 8 to 8, and when Vigor was at its really peak, when they was the national champs, you gotta think about it. Vigor was a 6A school with 2,000 students.
Yeah.
You gotta look at it. You had part of Whistler, then you had the other side. See, a lot of folks don't know it's 4 sides of Whistler for real. You got the side where Christian Reed and from that side of Whistler.
Yep.
Then you got all the way up towards what that road is in Saraland that stopped Pritchard. That's and really part of Saraland with Pritchard. For real, for Mobile College, that's still considered Pritchard to this day. Then you had outside of Whistler. Then you had the other side over there, like behind McDonald's and all that. Then you had the other side of Whistler up there by Ferdinand. So you had
Then you had High Point.
Then High Point. All right. Then you got the Village. You got all the Pritchard, Mass Street, all that.
Chickasaw.
Then you got Happy Hill, Chickasaw, and part of Saraland. It was just as much white kids went to Vigor than black people, truth be told.
Yeah.
So when they changed all that, Saraland got this and Chickasaw, it hurt Vigor. You know what I'm saying? But the dieharders, of course, if you see a Happy Hill kid don't go to Vigor, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like the times have changed. But
that's just like one night we had a show about 3-4 years ago. And that was when Coach Wyndham said Saraland was gonna start out on 6. So they thought we hated them on the show. And one of the guys got on here. I said, he was on there talking about Vigor. I said, where did your grandmama go? Vigor. So Saraland really ain't got no history like that. Until you got grandmamas and granddaddies that went to Saraland.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't really have that history.
Man,
Vigor got granddaddy, great grandmamas, and everybody else. Great grandmamas that went down. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's almost like Fairhope is the Baldwin County.
Yep.
Daphne, Spanish Ford, all of them came up out of Fairhope High School. And then you look down in Foley, Alberta, Gulf Shores, Orange Beach. All them schools came out of Foley.
Right.
All them people went to Foley High School.
Because back then, back in the 80s, it wasn't no Gulf Shores High School. It wasn't no.
All them people went to Foley.
Foley. That's why Foley was dominant like they were with what they had. Same way.
But times have changed, and even with Maddie T. Blunt, you sit there and talk about it all day long. There's more West Mobile people and Mobile residents that go to Blunt than it is Pritchard residents. The only Pritchard residents that go there are the ones that live in High Point and right down Light Road, leading up to the school. Because shoot, your old neighborhood go back to Vigor.
Yeah, they go back to Viking now, yeah.
They go back to Vigor.
Because just a couple years ago, they were going to Blunt.
They was going to Blunt.
They changed it. That's what I'm saying. That's how Blunt became a 6A school. Blunt traditionally was a 5A school for years.
Yeah.
It was on Main Street as a 5A school.
Man, come on. My thing is this, and I'm gonna say this: when Chickasaw started his school system, I remember when Saraland started that system first. The Chickasaw kids went to Blunt.
Yep. Man, KT, get what? The other day, man, I thought I was in Saraland, man. I thought I was in Atlanta, man. They building a quick trip up there in Saraland. I thought I was in Atlanta, man. I said, damn.
Right there.
It was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Them folk building a quick trip up there.
I can't wait, boy. I'm gonna wear that mud out.
Well, what you say? That's what I'm saying.
Man, I'm gonna be up there, man. Come on.
Man, Saraland booming, man. Them folk got a Publix, a Walmart on the same block. Folk got everything. Pop, man, them folk got everything. A hospital now. Them folk got a Cracker Barrel.
Man, come on.
Damn, I ain't been up here.
Every team come out of town, eating cereal.
Huh?
Every team that come from out of town, they eating cereal.
And they building some new apartments over there.
Man, come on. My thing is this, y'all.
They building one on 92 on here.
Oh yeah, they got one coming up out there too.
What about I work on Highway 90? What about on 90?
Oh, wait. I passed by the other day.
Up over there in Thitto, on the other side over there.
Yeah.
I did see them building, but I didn't know what. I thought it was gonna be like another shell or something. So that's what it is. Okay. Thitto getting another gas station. Oh yeah. Yeah, Malone. I'm telling you, I get what. Boy, every time I go to Atlanta, that's just like when I go to Atlanta, I always go to Papa Dough. It's certain places I go to, I always go to a Quick Trip. Always. Them folk got food up in there, man. You can get gas, everything. You don't even gotta go nowhere. Jump right on the slab.
Speaking of Atlanta, I know in Birmingham this weekend they had some youth football games. Talk a little bit about them youth football games, Kill.
They've been having games around here lately. They've been having games. It's gonna be like some good games Saturday. There's gonna be some at Saraland. I think Municipal Hole Park plays Saraland. And you got some big games at Tramiel too. So it's building back up the youth football scene. And then you just had the Motion 6U team, Red, them team. They just went up there and beat the number one team in the state in Bessemer. So it's building back up. Youth football is still in limbo. You know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of uncertainty, but it is.
There's a lot of good coaches over there with that Motion team. Yeah, boy, I saw the pictures. Yeah, they got some coaches over there.
Yeah, they got Big Payne running the offensive line. They got Red calling the play. They got Munchie on the defense. They got a nice staff. They got White Shoe, the DJ from Vigor. He on the staff. Who else they got? They got Slobber True Frame. They got some more coach. They got K. They got a lot of coaches, man. Yeah. Youth football is down here still ain't like Atlanta. We done been on the scene a long time. We done seen a lot. We done been to Miami. We done been to Texas. We done been everywhere. We done seen a lot, but it's coming back. Slow process.
You remember? We was talking about Saraland playing against Thompson, and then they went and scheduled Lipscomb. Yeah, we gonna find out how good Saraland program is too.
I ain't gonna lie.
Playing Lipscomb
over them. I like Saraland. I think Saraland gonna win. Some got to give a great defense, great offense. Some got to give. I think it's gonna be like a heavyweight fight. Whoever make the most mistakes, that's who's gonna lose. That's what I think.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm telling you, I love it. I love the fact that the kids get to play that type of game. But y'all, they do not need to lay an egg. Boy, it would destroy this area if Saraland lay an egg against Lipscomb.
You remember I said last year the time when they won state, I said now it's time for them to go on, get big time. Remember I told you that? He was like, that's a big mistake. And I was just like, shit, you ain't gonna take the program to that next level until you play a Thomas or Hoover or the Lipscomb team. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to that next plateau, you got to play them type of schools.
My thing is this, I was sitting there, people was talking about, Trent Dilfer ain't the coach no more, but Kevin Mayweather is. That man plays center at the Pittsburgh Steelers. So you know the offensive line gonna be pumping with good guys.
Yeah.
That's just like saying Vigor offensive line ain't gonna be pumping with good guys, and you got Cook over there. Cook a good offensive line coach.
Right. Played the position.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, that's what we need to understand more. That's just like Antonio Cole and Williamson.
Well,
they know the Williamson defense is gonna be good. The only problem with Williamson been the offense.
yeah.
And I ain't saying they ain't got talent. Some missing. I don't know what it is. Either they too hard on the kids. Some is missing. Some is missing. And okay, man, you done been to different practices. Now you see exactly what I be seeing at a lot of the schools too.
I'm telling you,
everybody's coaching different. One coach might not be getting on nobody. One coach might coach the whole practice. Shoot, but that's just like you said earlier, Coach Nelson down there with the defense. And, some people say Coach P. Ryan all the way with the defense. He was a defensive coordinator, yeah. But you're talking about an offensive-minded coach down there with the defense the whole practice.
P. Ryan became a head coach, but he was a defensive coach before he became a head coach. So he's
exactly.
He wasn't an offensive guy. So it didn't make no sense for him to be down there. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It didn't make no sense. But Raymond is an offensive coach. So for him not to be down there with the offense, that means he trusts whoever down there. That's what I was meaning by that point.
I'm going to tell you this. Chris Nelson, great offensive mind. A.J. Johnson, Blase, great offensive mind. And then you add it's like having a quadruple decker red velvet cake. Come on, man. Give credit where it's due. Cook was a championship. Okay, Cook don't coach like them.
Well, listen,
I just say that. Cook don't coach like them. He coach like Cook. He can't coach like all three of them people. That's three different people.
I ain't knocking what Fafa said about Cook. He right. He was on the championship staff, but it's levels. Like I said, he wasn't the guy making decisions. What I'm saying, like now he make the decisions. Everything that go on the team go through him. He's the hierarchy. That's all I was saying. I'm not saying he wasn't on the staff, but when it come down to resumes, when it come down to a head coach, that's what I meant by that. I wasn't saying he's not a good coach. I ain't saying he don't know what he's doing. All I just said, I seen somebody say what Nelson did. All I said was what Cook did as a head coach. That's all I was saying.
Okay, people ask what Nelson did. Theodore down 14-0 to Opelika. Theodore wins. Theodore down 14-0 to Spanish Fort. They win. Crucial points of the season for Theodore. Come on, it is what it is. Coaching matters. Okay, Vigor down 13-0 to Blount. They come back and win. Who was the coach? McKenzie. Tell the truth, shame the devil. McKenzie. Big difference. It ain't no knock on Cook. McKenzie was the coach.
It's not no
they
knock.
Orchestrated it.
I fuck with Cook. Like I said, it's not no knock on him. All I was just saying.
Exactly.
You gotta know what you're saying when you're saying it. That's all I was like. But one thing I learned, people like who they like. You know what I'm saying? And you know how that go, man. You know.
If you a Vital fan, you supposed to be behind Cook 1,000%. If you're a Blount fan, you should be behind Ray Nelson 1,000% until they prove you otherwise. But don't throw them away if they lose a game.
Well, you know, I think it's a comment on who said that comment earlier.
Is win or bust.
Mark said you do have a point at this. Cook proved himself this year. It could work out for Vigor.
Yeah.
You know,
Mark did say that. Yeah.
I think both coaches on the Budweiser hot seat if it don't work out.
Both of them.
I think Raymond still is if it don't be the year that people want it to be, he's still gonna come back next year. I think Woods know he made the right decision. He made the right hire. That's what I got when I talked to Woods.
Kel, man, you made a big point when you said all 106 kids on that day, you saw them came down the field at the same time.
Listen,
so he done already won because he brought all of them together.
When I pulled up to Blount that day, it was 3:25. Remember, you told me they started at 3:30. Remember?
Yeah.
When I pulled up, I seen all the stations out, the water shit, everything was already. I have never seen that all the years up there. Never seen that. Now you got to mind you, before this year, everybody was coming out the old with a basketball with that part of the gym.
Yeah.
They were from the field house like now. Them boys walked together. It was. I'm not gonna say exactly like I counted 106 kids, but I know they got 100 kids on the roster. I seen all 100 kids walk to the station. They got on the huddle, said something. I prayed. I guess that's what they did. And all of a sudden, I just seen everybody running their stations. And every 5 minutes, it was clockwork. Like that shit impressed me. I thought I was at Spanish Foot when Freeman was there, or at UMS with Terry Curtis, because I done been around all these schools and seen how they operate. Even when mixed bars at Baldwin County. At first, the dude, what his name was, the coach of that then, I think he had Berta now.
Nate Mayday.
Man, that shit was like clockwork over there. Like, it looked good. It didn't end up good the season or whatever, but the way practice was structured and it was, I just ain't never seen nothing like that at Blount since they've been up there. And the last time it was structured like that was when Samuelson was there and Steve.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. And you know,
like I said, man, like I ain't saying it's like they finna change the world and go undefeated. That's not what I'm saying. But if you know Blount and you've seen it in the last few years, you'll see that it's gonna be a different Blount team. The kids are really believing.
My thing is this, you know, a lot of people say this. Everybody left. Man, every good football player put a never leave. It's always gonna be more to come. You know, and you know, I sit here and watch. This man had no 8th graders up there during the spring. Zero. He got a bunch of them up there now. And this is the thing that people don't understand. You sit here and say Blount was gonna be sorry, and they not. They not. Whether they win a game or not, they won't be sorry. Oh, such and such love, such and such did. I'm gonna tell y'all this. This week, or what last weekend on Friday, third Friday, one of them days, Friday. Boy, that's all I'm gonna say. If that would have happened on Friday, oh man, everybody gone. Boy, it'll be 1,000%. But you know, it is what it is. And you know, just like I say, man, I'm telling y'all, you do not want that wave to start going up Lot Road with this staff that they got up there. Marcus and I said they're gonna lose players. Y'all better hope y'all don't lose players to Matty T. Blunt. Y'all better hope kids don't start transferring to Matty T. Blunt. That's all I'm gonna say. Vigor won. They championship with their transfers that year. But what's gonna happen when that school up on Light Road start getting transferred like all the other schools with the staff that they got up there? I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be fun to see. That's just like down at Williamson. Williamson got some kids in. To transfer in.
Me too, Jeff. I said, me too, Jeff. I told one of my partners the other day, I think Blunt played 10 games this year on KT. Huh?
Say that again.
How many Blunt games got? Blunt got 9 or 10.
No, it's 10. They got 6. But they got the neutral game.
Like I told somebody the other day we were talking. I said I see 2 games that I'm scared for Blunt. The other 8 are very winnable. That's my take on it. I see 2 games that just being a realist. I see 2 games I see Blunt not winning. The other 8 are very winnable. That's my opinion. Outside of them 2 games.
My thing is this, and everybody better be careful that they don't get on people no bulletin board material.
That ain't a bad record though, Mark. On some real shit, that ain't no bad record.
Yeah.
On some that's very possible. But 6-4 get them in the playoffs. Depending on the 4 losses, who they is. Hey, Mark, let me ask you this. If you say 6-4, who you think the 4 losses come by?
Uh-oh. Ooh, boy, that's a good one.
Because if them 4 losses are going to determine do they get the 4th seed. So let me ask you this. Out of them 4 losses, name the 4 losses of them 4. They might shot. See, also, they might shot spinning foot. I ain't gonna lie, Mark. I like that. What you just. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I was counting one of them as the 2 losses. If they lose any game, it's a spinning foot Saraland. Everything else is very winnable to me. And they very can win. If you fuck around and let Blunt go 2-0, they might lose 1 game. And that's gonna be scary if they fuck around and go 9-1. That'd be scary.
What can I think about this? And why the Blunt undefeated when they play Sarah?
Last year, Blunt supposed to beat Spanish Fort at Blunt, truth be told. They supposed to beat him. You right. I just know Spanish Fort then got revamped since last year. They're a totally different team than last year. They've been quiet under the radar. They're a different team. But Blunt is a different team too. So like you say, you're right. I agree with you, brother. But my thing is this, I'm just keeping it real. If Blunt beats Spanish Fort, then they're going to beat Vigor. If we just want to keep, because Spanish Fort is better than Vigor on paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just being real. So you fuck around, let Blunt go 2-0. Who Blunt got out the Spanish Fort? Robertsdale or who?
Robertsdale. Hold on, let me find this kid.
Win. Baldwin County, they gonna beat Williamson this year. Saraland, that's one of the losses I think they got. Ditto, very winnable. St. Paul, very winnable. McGill, they win. Murphy, they win. So Blunt is not going to be no 2-9 like everybody predicting them. They're not going to be no fucking 2-9. After Saraland, they win all them, in my opinion. I'm willing to bet whoever they win all them.
See, I got the thing about it too, Kev. When you sit there and look at their schedule,
Ain't bad as
they
you.
play Vigor, Spanish Fort, Robertsdale. Then they got a bye week. They got a bye week before they play Baldwin County.
Yeah, they off the 14th.
So now they get to prepare for Baldwin County, Williamson, and Saraland during the bye week. Then you play Theodore right after Saraland. So that's shoot. Ray Nelson goes back to Theodore. I would not want to be Theodore that night. And,
It's gonna
Kel, that's gonna be a pet game.
and that's gonna be a torn. That's gonna be a torn town. And what I mean by that, if you be down that way like I be, that's a town divided that night.
That's gonna be crazy.
So Mark say Vigor, Saraland, through the Wisdom, them they 4 losses.
Shoot, they lose to Saraland and Theodore. Shoot, they have 3 seed.
So that's what I'm saying, Mark. If them your 4 losses, they make the playoffs. I mean, they only lost two region games. And then again, I don't think they'll better than the Spanish Fort.
Ooh.
Let me say this. Me and my partner Brand were arguing in the barbershop Friday. This is all I was telling him. And I'm not saying Thither not going to be good. I just be speaking hypothetically. Thither lost a 2,000-yard running back. They lost their whole wide receiver core. I'm talking about 12, 10, 2. Who else they had that receiver? 12, 10, 2. Somebody else they had. They lost all 4 of their senior receivers. All right? Then you lose the coach son at linebacker. He was decent. I don't care what nobody said. He wasn't good. Bullshit. You heard them call that white boy name every time on tackles. All right. Then you lose your star cornerback in Will James at Mississippi State. You lose your other cornerback, Jordan Sr. Yeah, you got Bobby G returning. You do. But now he got to do everything. He the anchor of the defense, and they got him playing offense. That shit going to be allowing that kid to play both ways, especially in every game. It ain't going to fucking happen. So
Mark,
I'm not saying Thither don't got the pieces to replace that. I'm not saying that. But when you got a team that was senior heavy, that was projected to win state, the next year it don't follow back to no 13-1 record or state. It just don't. It don't.
here go the thing too. Here go the other part about the Theodore, Mark. You might have to give him that win because at the end of the day, he know that team. Ain't nothing Theodore can do that night that's gonna fool him.
Oh, I know KJ there. I know KJ there. He an animal. Listen, Thither on the trenches still gonna be Thither on the trenches. They still gonna be Thither on the trenches. Both ways, offense and defense. They trench game probably is better than last year. But you gotta understand when you lose those. Okay, Pat, you said Thither look good, coach. You right, they do. But think about y'all senior year when y'all had you, Melvin, AD, Big Lee. That was Blunt's chance to win state. And what happened after that season? Blunt ain't been shit since then. I ain't saying Thither not gonna be good. That's not what I'm saying. But it's hard to come back after you lose arguably 10 seniors on your team. That even the games, the Spanish Fort and who they were, that Saturday team they beat KT.
Open like
Them seniors, number 2 had a hell of a number 12. Them kids, they played a big dividend. Now you got a quarterback who wasn't throwing the ball good last year to a whole new receiving core. That's different. That's all. I'm not saying Thither not gonna be good. I just don't see them being 13-1 good. Now if they go 13-1, they definitely gonna have a one when they play Saraland. They're gonna get the ass beat when they play Saraland. But I'm just saying, I don't see them being 13-1. That's my opinion. I just don't. And I like
it's gonna be.
I like them boys. I like Bobby G and them dad. I like them boys. But I'm just keeping it real. Last year was Theodore year to win the hope to get their first championship.
Yeah, Theodore missed that out.
That was their best chance. Hey, look, okay. Who just left Pale City and got the Theodore
job? Steve Bass.
I guess who got the Pale City job now?
Rush Probst.
I bet you them folks don't go no fucking 1-9. I bet you in the next 2-3 years them folks gonna be in the runnings. Watch.
Yeah.
Watch. Man, one thing about it, I don't give a damn what kind of coach you is, where you come from. Man, every coach wants some talent. That man just left a 1-9 program. You think he was gonna stay around with that shit again? That man used to win the states at St. Paul. Every coach wants some fucking talent. Every coach wants some good kids. Like I said, Nelson's at Satsuma. He did what he did with what he could. Same thing with Jeff.
I talked to Coach Nelson. Coach Nelson said he never coached this much talent in his life.
Coached this much talent, is that right? Last year he did. Last year he had an arsenal. Like I say, man, I can't wait to see all of it, man. You know, like I said, I don't claim to know everything, but I know a little. And
it's gonna be interesting.
I know a little.
I'm telling you, man, I can't wait to get the Blount by week just to see, you know, how far they done progress and how many points they're gonna be done scored. Man, if Blount get in the red zone, you might well go ahead and put your hands up. They either gonna kick a field goal or they gonna score a touchdown.
And the boy kicking them whole. He kicking them, man.
I know that's hard to believe. If Blount get in the red zone, they're gonna either kick a field goal or score a touchdown. I know some people looking at the phone like, the catches just say the folks gonna kick field goal. The folks gonna kick field goal. Man, this shit crazy. It's so crazy, y'all.
Hey, Lil Pat.
It's so crazy.
I forgot to call you the other day. One thing you gotta understand, when you looking at them practices, you're gonna have days like that. I got your text, you're gonna have days like that. I came to plenty of y'all practice and I seen lump them fuck around and bullshit at practice. But boy, on Friday nights, they're a totally different kid.
Yeah.
I mean, it did happen. I know a lot of great players with shitty practice players. Shitty. But on Friday night, there was a totally different. Hell, I seen a lot of black kids never fucking practice and still came out on Friday night and excel. So, you know, that was practice for to get to fix the kinks. You know, one thing about it, Pritchard got a tough road in general. Blount got a tough road ahead. Vigor do too. Even after the Blount and Vigor game, get what? I'm rolling with Vigor from here on out, but they got a tough road. Vigor got a tough road.
BC Rain next round
too. Why everybody talking about Blount 2-9? Blount got a Vigor still got to deal with BC Rain. They still got to deal with UMS right, St. Paul. I mean not St. Paul. Faith Academy.
Faith Academy. Go Shores, Ronnie Rule,
and Go Shores.
Man,
Go Shores came with the big last year and beat all their ass, if I'm not mistaken, but UMS right. They beat Faith.
Listen.
They beat the shit out of Williamson, and they beat Vigor.
Beat the shit out of Vigor. Beat the shit out of BC Rain. You remember BC Rain had a chance to make the playoffs if they beat it. And before put a 49 in the first half.
And BC Rain got a hell of a quarterback. BC Rain ain't get what? I don't think last year was no fluke. So, you know, that football, it ain't.
BC Rain better be Excel this year. That's what y'all need to be worried about. Excel beat y'all last year. And y'all beat Vigor, then y'all didn't score for 3 weeks after that.
White said we own PA. Boy, White, hey.
Man, y'all win one game against Vigor, now y'all own PA.
AKT, they fuck around, let BC Rain win again, but White, boy, listen, White been giving them hell for a whole year, boy. I ain't gonna lie to
They own PA, but damn Davidson
you. Hey,
beat you
listen,
51-0. Damn.
why you bullshitting though? White almost stole Viking basketball, boy. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put Viking in the playoffs in basketball.
Boy, hey, get what, boy? I was there that night. I think y'all was out of
I
town.
remember you told me, kid.
But White and them almost stole them folks. And I seen how BC Rain started the season in basketball getting beat by Murphy by 50. Them folks got better as the season went. Everybody got Kanye, shut up, nigga. Shut up. You just love Viking because your nephew there. Beat it. Stop. And Viking, you trust. Oh, shut up. I don't want to hear that shit. You a blunt nigga. Oh, scram. Beat it. If Buster won that Viking, you gonna be stunned Viking.
The boy said, if Viking we trust. I need y'all to be excellent this year, Dwight.
White,
I
who
warned y'all last year. You remember Kel I got on the show?
White, who y'all got on the first 2 weeks, White?
They got XL and Vodka.
Get what? I'm going there when they play Viking at Viking.
The next week.
I'm saying they
same day Spanish Fort play Blunt.
Oh no, I ain't going to. I'm going to Spanish Fort Blunt.
Here go BC Ryan skins. Let me put it on the screen.
You sound crazy. Nigga, hey, come on, Kanye. Knock it off, man. If Buster won that goddamn Viking, you wouldn't be screaming no Viking. Stop now. Come on now. Oh, yeah. Or why should they play at 8 Mile Stadium? That's what I call 8 UMG Stadium. We playing PA. Kanye, knock it off, man. Oh, you talking about Viger? Hold on. So, damn, that's the week. I'm gonna miss the Viger. I'm gonna miss the Blunt and Spanish Fort. I'm gonna be in Baltimore that weekend. And I'm going to see the Ravens play CJ Stroud in the week opener. I ain't gonna be here that week. I'm gonna miss both of them hoes. Yeah, I ain't gonna be here that week 2 when Spanish Fort play Blunt. I'm gonna be in Baltimore. I'm going to see Lamar Jack in the Skybox. White said they go 8-2 on KT. White said they go 8-2.
8-2.
Who
y'all gonna lose to, Dwight? That's what I want to hear this. Who y'all lose to? Well, who them 2 losses gonna be, Dwight?
White say 8-2. The biggest game PA week 2. Damn, I hate I'm gonna miss that big White. I'm gonna be in BMO that weekend.
I said we go 8-2.
Oh, stop.
Man, it's gonna be hard as hell for y'all to win out there, Pritchard. Biggest game in PA is week 2. Yeah.
The Blunt gotta go to
that mug gonna be packed.
Yeah, cause Blunt
gotta go that Viger BC Rain game gonna be packed.
Oh yeah, that big gonna be packed. You bet the South Side they gonna come invade White. Hey, one thing White like you, KT. He done King. He come from the Dun King promote tree. He gonna promote the fuck out that bitch. And I think Viger that same weekend got their alumni weekend that week.
Yeah, sure do.
So that bitch gonna be everything. I ain't gonna lie, that bitch gonna go down. Then White gonna promote the fuck out of it. That bitch gonna do numbers.
I just need BC Ryan to win their first game. I need them to win that first game at home.
White said they go 8-2. Who you think them losses to, White? Let me get your prediction. Season 2 open pair. We sparred the opener. White said they sparred the opener in PA. White said they sparred that bitch. I don't think 500 gonna let that shit happen.
Look, it's gonna be hard as hell to be Viking. In that first game on campus,
All I'm
I
gonna
don't
tell
give
you,
a damn what the black guy look like. Them
all I'm,
kids, man.
all I'm gonna tell you is that you ain't from that end. You had been that pork pad grill.
Y'all better get all the look, y'all better get dropped off at the
That's all I'm
game.
gonna tell you.
Catch you an Uber. You better catch you an Uber, park and print your ball, and
White
catch you
know,
an Uber down the Viger. Shit.
white know about that area, but anybody who ain't familiar, yeah, pork pad grills.
But you ain't better park at Flavor or behind the old Lotus. Yeah,
Park
this
at
the only way we can
a,
guarantee your safety.
park at Faulkner. I'm quite sure Pluton probably gonna be charging for the park right there where folks stay right there, Pluton.
Ooh, he said minus 14.
Ooh, but
Damn.
white
So hold
know
on.
something.
If BC Rain gonna be Viger shit, Black gonna destroy Viger then. Shit.
Well, I'm gonna have to ride down there and
Shit, you
check
say
BC Rain
minus
out to see what White
14.
talking about.
Shit.
Hey, White, when y'all never, I'm gonna have to come down there and check White out. White know something. One thing, White, he knows something now. I know he died hard DIP, but he knows something. And White said convincingly.
That's what they did last year. That running back ran for 200 yards. Ricky niggas had 25 times.
Boy, they fucking around that White win that bit. He is gonna act a fool at that cabaret. Ooh, we gonna spoil the whole weekend.
Brandon Overwood said, I'll take the 14.
I ain't gonna lie, Kanye. White knows something. We got the better quarterback and running back, better team. Ooh.
Better running back? Viger got 2 running backs.
Vigor got 2 running backs, but I think they best running back playing cornerback. Buster. What you say, me, Eagle Boy? If he went, White gonna like he was last with his shirt off in the stands. White act a fool, man.
Oh, that joke too funny. That was
White
too funny.
fool, man.
I was at that game too.
White act.
Well, I played taps all night for Viger.
I think he done made this year, kid.
All I can say is don't lose. I'm playing taps.
Who that
Boy, we gonna play taps all night.
who Scooter Bo? Scooter came holler at me the other day. Buster both ways, I think. Oh yeah, listen. If they smart, he better put. Listen, Buster on some just keeping it 1,000. Buster real running back. Real running back. Real running back. Oh, now Scooter Buster. Oh yeah. They probably gonna play him both ways. I don't know how long that'll last, but playing a kid both ways like that, playing cornerback, running every that shit ain't gonna last long. They're gonna have to make a decision. He gonna have to play one side of the ball. Who did, Chris?
So we got the better quarterback and running back.
Who, Chris?
Better team. I like the big lineman they got too.
Who that Viger?
Yeah, they picked up a big time. No, the big boy from BC Right.
Oh, BC Rain did. Well, now if you BC Rain,
Ash,
if you want to do the tailor tape, they do got the better quarterback of both teams.
I like Green Pants to have a big year. Man, I've been hearing about Green Pants. I need Green Pants to get on the field and do something this year. I can't wait.
I ain't gonna lie to you. He had a hell of a summer on 7-on-7. I can't lie. Like he did his thing. He did his thing. I ain't gonna lie. He had a nice 7-on-7. But if the kids stay healthy, he gonna be dangerous for Viking. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's still electric. If he stay healthy,
I
sky's the
played
limit.
both sides 2 years straight.
Early game. Yeah, he sure did. Boy, play both sides 2 years straight. Yeah, Pat. But what I'm saying is, you got to understand, Lump was playing receiver and cornerback. Folks weren't throwing 80 sides, so he wasn't running like that every play. And then on offense, he was playing receiver. It's a difference when you playing running back, taking them hits. It's a difference. That's what I'm saying, little Pat. When you getting that tall sweeper, run through the hole, and you getting your head hit by them backers and 200, 300-pound linemen, that shit take a toll. When then you got to go on the other side of the ball and stick whoever best receiver. That shit take a toll. When 80 his senior, when nobody throwing that bitch at 80 way, because that bitch was going to the house. It's a difference. That's what I mean by that, Pat. AD did do both. You're right. It's a lot of players play both ways. But what I'm saying is, you can't do that shit in every game. It's gonna take a toll on you.
I know Fade Academy had a lot of kids last year to play both ways.
And it
And
took a
shit, they
toll
made
on
it to
them.
the semifinals. But
Right, but it
I'm
took a
telling you,
toll on them.
it's hard playing both ways in them bigger divisions. It's hard, man. That
But
wear and tear catch up with
he
you
looked
quick.
good, Bo. He looked locked in at UAB. He looked good. Get what? Some folk gonna throw Bust away on some real shit though, Kanye. He good, but at the end of the day, they're gonna throw it away. When he play Gulf Shores and Spanish Ford, I mean not Spanish Ford, but Faith Academy, shit, they gonna throw it away. He gonna even BC Rain, they gonna throw it away. I'm telling you, they gonna throw it away, boss. I mean on Kanye, they gonna throw it away. They gonna see is he really that corner. This ain't no 7-on-7 drills and the shit you doing to some. This a game. Now you're gonna see you really know how to cover. You know what I'm saying? The cover scheme, all that shit matters.
You see, Ray got some receivers now.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta understand some of these teams, they gonna go at them. It just, you know what I'm saying? I love Lil Buster. I just think he a better running back than cornerback. That's my opinion though. Like I said, I could be wrong. But me, he'll be my running back than cornerback. Kavaga got other kids that can play the corner. Market Durden saying I think good.
Yeah.
Who else? I don't know. I don't per se know their names and shit, but I'm a big fan of 3-0 that a kid Purifoy. Like I said, I think if that kid 6 feet tall, he go to any SEC school. I love that kid. To me, he the best defensive player on their team. That I like. You know what I'm saying? I think he a hell of a kid.
Yeah, man. Boy, we about to cross 3 hours.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong.
And boy,
Ain't
we
nothing wrong
still
with that.
strong on here tonight, kid.
Kanye, ain't nothing wrong with saying what you saying. You believe in what you believe in. You believe in your nephew. You supposed to. Shit, you his uncle. You supposed to. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And then we believe in what we believe in. I feel like some folk gonna throw at his ass. That's just my opinion. Like I said, he ain't just prove he just a lockdown corner. He been doing it for 2 years. Let's keep it real now. You just see that's why I don't have a conversation with certain folks, because now that's not a coach talking, that's an uncle talking. It's a difference. See, nigga like me, I don't got a kid, so I always keep it 1,000. I don't give a fuck. I just see what I see. I don't got no cousin or no son, so my heart gonna be different. Nah, I just see what I see. It's a difference. You talking as an uncle now, not a coach. See, you talking as an uncle. Somebody gonna throw the ball at Buster Cub. I seen him in 7-on-7. Great cover, but get what? He got some flaws. That's every kid do. And then, like I say, he 5'6". Shit, what you think gonna happen when he stick on goddamn that kid from Faith? Number 7. Shit, they throw that bitch in the corner of the end zone. Who you think gonna guard the ball 9 times out of 10? Sam. Shit, that just be real now. My best friend, Mario Jackson, one of the best corners come out of Blount. Boy stuck Larry Howell. Get what happened? Shit. Larry Howell, 6'2", 6'3". Mario, 5'5". Mario had great coverage. Shit, Larry Howell, I jumped him. Some of that shit, It don't matter how good you is. Technique, that shit it's gonna show. How y'all feel about St. Paul? I ain't gonna lie, Bo. I ain't heard much of St. Paul. See, one thing about schools like them, you know, they gonna be what they is. Fundamentally sound, discipline. They gonna be that. You know, you gonna get you gonna get. You know, what you see is what you get. So you can't never count on St. Paul no matter, because they scrapping their discipline. I just can't wait, man. I ain't, like I said, I don't want nobody like kill a fuck nigga. He hate. Nah, I just keep it real. I go out what I saw in the summer at 7-on-7. I saw certain things, and shit, that's what it gonna be, cuz. I love little boss. I love him to death. $10 this year. What you, hey, Tank, man, for it's all said and done, Tank gonna have every school in the nation off him, man. Tank an animal. Kill always talking about he could be wrong and knowing he right. I just be, and cuz I just be saying shit, cause you know, folks gonna always say I be picking. I ain't picking sides. That was the show for, you know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah, Tank look good, White. He damn sure look good, White. Tank look good. Tank gonna do a thing like he always, like he been doing. Shit, he been having motion. He gonna keep doing it. Right. Teams like St. Paul's and the UMS Rights, them teams ain't never gonna beat themselves for real. Even when UMS lost last year to Charles Henderson right down the goal line, that shit never happens to them like that.
Yeah,
You know what
but
I'm saying?
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, Casey. That shit like that shit rarely happens. But teams like St. Paul's and UMS, if you don't put them people away early and they stick around, it's 10-7, 14-8, something like that, they're gonna find a way to beat you on some of the most unpredictable plays, like a block punt or special team error, because they don't lose them kind of games like that.
Well, see, and this is another thing a lot of people don't realize. They huddle. So now when they sprint to the line and get set quick, they're gonna catch you with an unbalance. You know, and you know they beat teams every year the same way. Be like, how the hell they won that game?
Right. White said, Sarah and Liscombe, what you think? My honest opinion, White, I think that's gonna be a hell of a game, but I think Saraland pull it out though. I think you're gonna have the great Liscombe defense with all the D1 cornerbacks and shit. Now they gotta see Ryan, they gotta see the kid from Gaucher, they gotta see CD Gill, they gotta see Myron. Man, Thitto got some, it's not Thitto, but Saraland got some weapons, man. And then a lot of folks then got so talking about Saraland receivers, they forget about Sante McWilliams. Like Sante ain't had 1,500 yards. Like KT, when you had them highlights of the other day with KJ threw for 4,000, Ryan had 16, the other receiver had 25. Not to mention, McWilliams had 15 out the backfield.
Oh yeah,
And I'm supposed to count up almost 6,000 yards.
damn near 1,000 yards in the playoffs.
That's what I'm trying to say. People forget about him, and then them folks still got other kids behind them. Sunshine, little Carter, man. Saraland, listen, they stockpile heavy now. I like Saraland in that game, right? I like Saraland.
Lipscomb loaded too.
Listen, they load like a bait, but that's what I'm saying, right? The rubber gonna meet the road that night. Some gonna have to give. Either we're gonna see a great Saraland offense look normal, or we're gonna see a great Lipscomb defense get exposed. One of the two.
Man, it's gonna be interesting. I can tell y'all this. You know, Lipscomb is loaded. You know,
And then they just got the quarterback from George County.
and they got Deuce Knight, and then they got this guy here, Chauncey Gooden, 6'4", 320. Y'all, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, your team is gonna be gonna be determined on how far they go if your quarterback play is deep. If you don't got good quarterback play, you would not make the playoffs. That go for any team.
Oh yeah.
So some teams still figuring out who the man is or what you're gonna get out of this guy, you're gonna be in trouble.
I'm gonna tell you, man, it's gonna be interesting.
What you say, White? They gonna that game right there, man. Listen, man, if you ain't in Saraland by 3, if no later than 4 o'clock, you might well watch that bitch on TV on ESPN. Them folks said they shutting the city down. You better be in Saraland Stadium by no later than 4 o'clock.
I never forget what one of the assistant coaches said. They say, KT, some of the other people like, is there any way we get passes? They say, you better get with KT because he the only one allowed on the side. Everybody, look, they said, KT the only one allowed on the sideline. I'm looking like, God, dog. Man, I done got so many people calling me, KT, you gonna be at the game?
Think about it, KT. Saraland is a one-way in, one-way out. It ain't like
yeah.
where you can come in and you and you know what I'm saying? Saraland, one way in, one way out.
That's and man, you talking about a tailgate experience. Man, I know some people like Theodore. I love Saraland. I ain't gonna lie.
I love it. Now, one thing about Theodore, them folks poured out there. I think they was hung over the second Saraland game. Them folks out there cooking breakfast. Chris mama had 2 crock pots full of grits, sausage, bacon, folk. That was at 8 o'clock. Then 10 o'clock they started frying seafood. 11 o'clock they fired the grill. Man, oh, had them poured it out by the time the game started, man.
I'm gonna tell you though, Crenshaw and them, Carl Lace and all them folk.
Willie D them?
Them folk don't play up there. Look, they don't play on that hill up in Saraland either now.
Mac them finna, man, them folks finna have a spread out there, man.
Man, look at him. Them folk do it, man. Crenshaw had the big grill like the first time, showing that. I said, look at Crenshaw. He's just showing that. He know he shouldn't have did them people like that.
And Blount played the next night, so you might have Mr. Crenshaw out there frying fish. Mr. Crenshaw one of the hardest frying that seafood, that fish, man.
Oh yeah.
Well, I say, man, it's back, man. We've been waiting, man.
It's him, man. Boy, look here. Look, y'all. We done kept this thing going since December. Through all the turmoil, through everything that happened, from the state championship up until now. We ain't tooting our horn. It's just facts. And right now, it's still showing. Man, we got 33. It looking like 40-some people on here, and y'all, we've been doing it over 3 hours.
Yeah, you ain't did a 3 a long time. I ain't been on here in a long time.
Exactly. So, my thing is this. Y'all, man, I'm telling you, this the best idea that we put in the play. Doing these shows and, talking football, get everybody their own opinion. Some people I would have blocked some people. I ain't block, man. We ain't blocking nobody on this show. We want everybody on the show.
Cause ain't nobody opinion wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got their own views on things. They don't make
exactly. But y'all, I'm telling you, boy, I never get. You said that last year about the injury bug, and boy, that was the difference in Theodore.
It was the difference in just football in general in 6A. Think about it.
Theodore, Mary, and Annaluse. Theodore, Mary, and Montgomery Catholic all lost games because key players got hurt.
Think about it. Think about when the playoffs hit. Nobody expected nobody expected St. Paul to win round one. Let's just keep it real. They didn't think they
Nobody.
would. Nobody. But that team had some injuries or some suspensions or something. They didn't want on.
Suspensions. You remember the but they had to fight that ceiling in this game. And all them kids got suspended. You know?
Right. So
I just love the fact that the kids, they get to play and, pretty much determine the outcome of the game. And a lot of parents make great decisions on where to put their kid. Some people question the people taking their kid to San Lin, but guess what happened? They won a state championship a couple years ago. Everybody questioned people taking their kids to Vigor. Them folks win a state championship. So, it is what it is. You might pick the best school, you might pick the worst school. And Kel, to be honest, I think it's gonna be a couple more people to move before the season starts. That's gonna really shake some stuff up.
I agree, KT.
I can tell y'all this: if one particular kid move, who I think probably about to move, and go to another particular school, that team might be a top 10 team.
Yeah.
Gulf Shores, y'all, and I know y'all. A lot of people don't know. Gulf Shores got Mary starting quarterback from last year. Mary went to the semifinal.
Right.
And that kid is fighting for the job at Gulf Shores.
And they got a running back from Mobile Christian.
Yeah, they got the running back from Mobile Christian. They got KJ Lacey cousin over there Brayton.
And they got a kid that just moved from Atlanta. Them folk, listen. They made some.
Then they got the linebacker from Oxford. Right. So, y'all, it never stops.
And
I don't want nobody to think that.
And they just built some new apartments on County Road 8.
Man, come on.
It's gonna be interesting, man. Somebody not making the playoffs in that 5A Region 1.
I'm gonna tell you this. If I was in 5A, I wouldn't want to play Gulf Shores. I ain't gonna lie. Gulf Shores, the team that scared me, because especially with the coaching. Man, they got real coaches. I ain't saying the other team don't, but these folks got real college coaches, man. The doggone head coach of Gulf Shores was a head coach 3 times in college. A 3-time college head coach is coaching at Gulf Shores having the time of his life. Say he probably never go back and coach college again.
Surface. Everybody say what? No surface.
And them folks put up 49 on y'all last year, Dwight. Been leave them folks alone. Y'all got to go over there this year. Man, them folks on last statement. You might well pick up the whole statement, drop it off at Gulf Shores. They beat every team that they played at last.
Them folks scored 100 points in 2 games at last stadium last year. They scored 50 something on Williamson, and they scored 40 something on BC Rain. Where they played Vigor?
And lad, beat the shit out of Vigor over there too.
Them folks scored 150 points in 3 games last year.
Man, come on.
So you divide that by 3 and 4 average 50 points at last.
Man, them folks scored more than.
I thought Vigor went over there. What they score when they play Vigor? See, I don't be knowing everything.
I think Vigor played them over there too.
What the score when Vigor played? I thought Vigor played them tough though, KT.
36-22. I think they played at theater.
Yeah, I don't remember playing that lad. I just remember them playing. I don't even remember playing BC Rain that lad. I just remember Williamson game. I remember that.
That was the night Q went over to Wilson. Talking about, yeah, boy, Wilson, hype. Them folk banned Q ass for coming up.
I ain't go to the game, but I had went to one of my partner house down there when I rode by. I seen the scoreboard. I seen like 40 something to something. I was like, who the fuck playing that night? 40 something. I said, but Wilson beat the shit out of somebody. Well, when I watched the highlights, I seen it was them. I said, damn.
Man, them folk beat the shit out of Wilson over there.
They did that.
You know, and my thing, it ain't no knock on Williamson. It's just them folk good, man. You gotta give credit where it due. That'd be my thing. That's my biggest pet peeve, man. Man, them folk open up a 50 piece quick on them. All flats. Them folk open up a 50 piece all flats on them, boy. That shit was funny.
They did
That
that
shit was
good.
too funny. Man, Q went over there with all in the locker room with the children. I said, Q, don't take your ass back over to nobody else school.
What school
So
Q
I
went to?
hyping them folks up. You remember that's the day Q went live in the locker room over at Williamson.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, then went live, man. I'm too funny. What's going on, man? I ain't got no cards on. What's going on? Where you working? No. I be seeing you downtown. Oh no. All right, man. But yeah, man. This jump be funny, man. So we way out here. I'm way out here on Highway 9. The homeless folk way out here. God damn. All the inner cities, 100 point with after you walk in the halls. You and me is putting up 400 points a year. You right. Seneca Wise hit that on the head though. You know. But here go my take on that. About the, you and missing out on scoring points. Man, them people talk to each other, man. Too many inner city school coaches got too much.
Damn, it cold in here. KT, what you said? Yeah, I agree. Watts. Damn, I love my what's coming in the car. So I need to put them on the shade. KD phone over went dead.
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me, Cal? But yeah, man, a lot of those, I don't know, man. And all of it got to go together. You trying to put together teams, man. All of it got to go together, man. And man, sometimes you got to give a little to get a lot. You know, and a lot of the coaches don't give in to the kids. They try to strong arm, cuss them out, all that. Man, you got to know the hell you talking about before you cuss somebody out in coaching. And I ain't telling nobody how to coach, but man, you just can't be firing off cussing words at them kids, and you don't know what the fuck you doing. You know. And one thing about this generation of kids, they gonna correct you. And boy, that shit ain't. Boy, that you talking about a humbling experience. Let one of your players correct you. Tell you that you doing something wrong as a coach. So, man, I tell you, man, I don't know what's going on. With a lot of those schools not scoring, a lot of them don't really have the talent that everybody think that they have. That's another thing. They only good as the school that they at. They might be the best player at that school, but just say Saraland might have 30 kids better than that one kid. Some of these schools got a lot of these schools got kids that don't even start. That's better than some schools, kids at other schools. So, that's the thing that I look at the most, when I'm evaluating talent, and, man, it's going to be a fun season, y'all. It's let it all out Monday. We done let it all out. Kel and Jeff, y'all still here? But man, we about to get ready to get out of here. Great show. We appreciate everybody that was on the show tonight. Man, we got to get out of here because to get ready for the next one. Y'all, we going to roll the show. We're going to try to roll it every day. Every day we might come on at different times, but we're going to roll the show every day up until the season starts. Y'all just stay tuned. Kel, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to my mic. It went out. I'm looking on my screen. It said, shoot, my mic there went out. But,
Yeah, I had jumped in the shower right quick, Casey. I just walked in the house.
Yeah.
I'm good now though.
Okay. But I was just sitting here just talking, every team can learn from somebody, And one thing in some coaches, they allow people to come, to their practices and, but they take advice from people. And some coaches, boy, you better not say nothing at their practice, but they think they know everything. You can learn something from anybody now. Shit, I learned that from old man back in the day. He said a wino can teach you something.
See, I think a lot of problems being in the inner city schools is everybody be feeling like, oh, this coach trying to get my kids or that or this and that. Cause I seen a couple months ago. Remember I seen that picture with Terry Curtis and Ham Barnett.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people are real close personal friends with each other, man, outside of the football shit. It's just some of our coaches take this shit personal with each other. So they don't fuck with each other. And I get it. But, like I say, man, nobody who coach football ain't learned something from a coach or take something from another coach.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a compliment.
I just can't wait. I'm telling you, man. Boy, Man, they gonna have me over there watching St. Michael and Spanish Fort. I'm telling you, on Thursday.
They play next week, don't they?
No, they play Thursday.
This Thursday?
Yeah,
At Spanish Fort?
yeah.
Oh, I'm now.
Hey, you hit Mr. Thread up. Go sit up on the hill.
Oh, I'm now. What time they
Tell
play?
you, I think 6 or 7. I gotta check. I'm gonna check Mr. Thread. I wonder if he's still on here. Um, I got to see somebody play, man. I got to. I'm tired of watching videos, practices. Some of them kids be putting their highlights of what they did in practice. Well, the kid ready for the season. They out there putting highlight fields for practice on them.
They ready.
They ready, man. They locked in too. And one thing I love about the kids, the adults can be in disarray, but man, them kids will be right there on cue, man. They be right there, locked in, ready to go.
I'm like you, man. I'm just ready to see some football, man.
Tell you, man, it's gonna be fun. And just like I said earlier in the show, cheer for your teams. No wrong with you getting on here and let all our money talk up for your team. But now you're gonna hear the other side of it too. So other people gonna talk up for their teams too.
Right.
That's what I like about this show. Everybody got their own opinions and everybody get to state them. It ain't like we gonna say, don't state your opinion. We gonna give you our take on it too, though. Like I said about BC Ray, BXL. We need y'all to win, so it's momentum going into that Viking game. Have that momentum going into that Viking game. The kids deserve it. You know what I'm saying? They work hard. They want to get better. And, go out there and win. Win big when you win. I ain't say run the score up on somebody, but win big. Don't take a knee if get that third string running back a chance. He might break it and go 70 yards. You never know.
Right.
But
I'm with Wilson St. Paul. Yeah, I know Cub. Once I know about Chris, he die hard Wilson.
Oh yeah. I think St. Paul gonna sneak up on some folks. I really do. And, I ain't saying it so they can be like, oh man, we gonna sneak, but they gonna try to sneak up on us. But y'all, that McGill St. Paul game in week 2 is the biggest game for both of them teams.
Who that?
St. Paul and McGill, week 2.
Oh, St. Paul play McGill week 2?
Yep.
Another battle on O'Shea Road?
Yep. First time ever at St. Paul.
Huh?
First time ever at St. Paul. First time ever McGill played at St. Paul.
So St. Paul go to UMS week 1, and then week 2 they home.
Yep. I can tell you this. Your top programs are playing top programs, to start the season. Because your fan bases want to see you play against great teams.
Right.
They don't want to see you, not to talk about some of the other teams. They don't want to see you play a Frisco City, or what a game you can win 70-something. They don't want to see that.
Like you do in college football, where Bama open up with Fresno State and beat them by 50.
Exactly.
this year with Texas at in Tuscaloosa this year.
Yeah. And just like Dwight said earlier, it's gonna be some kids get offers. Some kids just need game film.
Listen, KT. Week 1 gonna be a hotbed here in the city. You gotta think every scout gonna be at that Lipscomb Saraland game. So you think they're gonna leave for the Blount Vigor game? A weekend.
That's what I'm really trying to tell the people.
It's gonna be down to like the Senior Bowl. You think some of them ain't gonna be at that Williamson? You think they ain't gonna be leaving the game going to see the Williamson MGM game?
Man, come on. Yeah. Some of them coaches gonna watch the first half over there and the second half over there.
Now you best believe they're gonna have multiple people because they're not gonna be able to leave out of Saraland like that. So what I'm saying, they're gonna have multiple people. They're gonna have somebody at that Mayor G. You think they ain't going to see Big Carter? What, 6'6", 280? You know what I'm saying? You think they ain't going to see the quarterback from MGM? Come on, man. Don't scout. Mobile is a hotbed right now, man. We got to capitalize on this, man.
Oh yeah.
We may not never see this much talent ever again at one time like this. That's all I'm saying.
And coaching. Look at all the good coaches. Everybody talk about LaFleur. LaFleur got a lot of coaches that was good as players. They played in state championship games.
They coached them at MGM. I mean at McGill.
Oh yeah. So you got Jack, coach, defense coordinator at Vigor. You got Jermichael Winston, coached over at Vigor. Played in the state championship game. Ken Houston won the state championship game. That's what I'm saying, man. You can't. Even LaFleur got a chance. To win some games. Chickasaw made the playoffs last year. Nobody hardly said nothing about it.
Think about this. Look at the kid from Vigor. This man got Ohio State. Man, when Ohio State ever came down here and recruited down here?
Dang.
That's big, man. That speaks volume. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, we got to keep this train rolling, man. Like, even into basketball, look what Fowler and all the other kids and got these schools down here looking. It ain't never been like this, man. When have we ever had a Mr. Football and Mr. Basketball at the same time?
Never.
And probably never ever be again.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. We got to capitalize on what's going on in our city right now, man. It's big. Right now, it's big. It be so much negative shit that we don't even praise the good shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can't wait. I can tell you that it's here.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, KT. I might even go to the Murphy and we just to have a whole full week of football, Thursday, Friday,
Saturday. I might just sit home and watch the Lipscomb Saraland game. We can't see it my damn self.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to be in the atmosphere that night. I feel like that magnitude, you may not get one like that ever again. So while I know we got it and am able, I'm going. I think that's gonna be one of the games you talk about. I was there 10 years and I was in the building.
Crazy part about it, I was talking with Coach Kelly and some of the other coaches, administrators. They were like, KT, you probably the only one we gonna let on the sideline. I'm looking like, damn. That's an honor to be able to be one of the media there with the national media.
I just want to be there. I don't care if I'm on the fence or in the bleachers. I just want to be part of that game.
Yeah.
Gotta think about it, KT. You probably never witnessed a game with that many D1 prospects.
Oh no. Deuce Knight, all the man. Deuce Knight, boy, I'm telling y'all Michael Vick, the 6'5" Michael Vick. Telling you. He about to go down, man. Oh my God.
Honestly, I don't think the stadium can hold all that, but get what? They sure ain't finna move it nowhere else.
Oh no.
They gonna be right there in Saraland. Either you in there or you ain't.
Man, boy. Boy, they gonna be funny. It's gonna be too funny. Too funny. Mm-mm-mm. I can't wait. I can tell you that. I can't wait.
What's Stephen AQ at tonight?
Know what I wonder?
He probably
See,
coaching a 8U team with some 12-year-olds on there.
boy, too.
Q coach 8U. He probably got two. He probably got two 11-year-olds and 12-year-olds. He gonna
But it's a cottage. I mean, Sandland got hold of Cottage Hill this weekend.
Cover Saraland team beat the brakes off on Cottage Hill, and then vice versa. A couple Cottage Hill team beat the brake off Saraland.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
I was out there.
Okay.
I say it's football in the city. It ain't what it used to be, but if you just ain't got nothing to do, I ain't gonna lie to you, KT. When college football started, I ain't gonna go to none of them games. It's gonna be too hot. I'm gonna be at home with a cold beer and my remote in the hand.
That's what I was saying about that game on Friday night. Shoot, I might be down there laying in the press box. Watching Sandland game on the screen while
Yeah.
I watch Williamson and Man G.
I didn't go to 3 Saraland games this year. I want to go when they play Lips on the course. I want to go when they play Blunt. I take that back. 4. I want to see when they play Spanish Foot, and I definitely want to play there though.
Woo! That Spanish 4 game on that hill gonna be something to see.
Yeah. And one thing I know about the hill, it could not have been the rain for 2 whole months. That night right there, field gonna be soaking wet.
Well, I can tell you this: they got Aiden Schamberger, they got Cole
Oh
McNulty, they got Sterling Dixon,
yeah.
they
But
got Berghalter,
but the
and
scared
Gabe Myers, Drew Williamson, and Sawyer Wilson. You remember Sawyer Wilson had that 65 and that 45-yard touchdown against Saraland last year.
Now what I'm saying, you gotta think about it, KT. The scary part about spending foot, if they start rolling early, that's not good. Cause they gonna eventually get better towards the end. If they gonna start rolling around the bottom end of the season, that's gonna be scary. You know,
Spanish Fort didn't finish every game that they lost. They led in every game that they lost. It ain't too many teams can ever say that.
like that's what I'm saying. Them folks could have easily win the playoffs 10-0. They had Saraland lost. They had Thitto lost. Who else they lost to? They had Fat Hope.
Foul, you remember on the interception?
Yeah,
Quarterback threw the Hail Mary. They picked it off and ran it back.
them folks easily could have been the number 1 seed.
And then Anthony Rogers beat them 22-21 in the first round of the playoffs.
What that
Pike
was?
Road.
Pike
Pike
Road.
Road. Yeah.
Oh, but you know what though? KT, I forgot. We got a good middle school game coming up week 1. You got
Brubaker and Chastain.
you got TD Vaughn coach went to Blunt. Then you got talking 2 childhood friends. Leslie Nobles. He coached at Chastain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know the dates on. That's gonna be a good one.
Oh yeah. I know they trying to get that game moved to land.
Where they supposed to play that? Where they supposed to play it originally?
Vigor, but the new prospect Vigor didn't want it. So
They probably take it at Blunt, huh?
that what Blunt said, just go play it at land. Yeah. Might as well just play it at land.
Oh, okay. I don't like it that lad, but it is what it is. Glad ain't turned down they collar for nobody.
I tell you. Tell you, man, I'm really expecting a large crowd for that Vigor Blount game. Man, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, man, we done ran it down tonight.
Yeah, man, it's almost 12 o'clock. I get up at 6 in the morning. I got a big meeting, man.
Man, you ain't the only one. I gotta be up early in the morning myself.
Yeah.
Y'all, I am KT Thornton.
Okay.
Y'all, we out of here. Peace.